Traveler's Rest. While it might be, you know, a little bit more focused on the inn portion of it, it does have some farming elements, so it is here for our Farming Sunday. We enter in, press start to continue, and look at that! We get to make our little character over here. Oh my god. I love just switching it to the female symbol here. And then, look at this. She's beautiful. I love her half-closed eyes, like she is so done with your shit. So good. Discover that you can make milk tea at home, and it's not a magic thing that only appears in restaurants, and now I've drunk so much. You discovered this miracle, and now you just cannot get enough of the milk tea. Alright, chat, while I go through and customize our character here, you need to think, what are we going to call our tavern? Very Stardew-esque character maker and UI? Yeah, Stardew Valley. Oh, did have quite the impact on anything that kind of lies along that farming sim route or general management inspiration. And sick, hello, welcome, Le Saloon de Piss. We do not need the Piss Tavern back. It's gone. Is this a little... Oh, it is! It's one of those little soft camps! That's too cute, but is not what we're looking for. Where is our ponytail? There's this one, but it's not quite the right kind. I also love the tiny bow in this hair. Hello, with the braid going across it. Adorable, but not what we want. Where's our ponytail? There we go. This is probably then going to be our Jane Deere hair. Is there anything else with a ponytail? Is that the only ponytail hair? Looks like it. There is a little tiny one, but that's not quite the right look still. So there we go. Tavern name, Tavern Girl Well Water. Emily. Help. The wagon flagon. Help. As Goopland, though, also still just ye old piss house. This isn't gonna be a piss stream, chat. It is not happening again. The Squalid Goblin. You know, that's actually not too bad for a little tavern name. Let's see, what's closest to blue? I think this is a little bit too navy-y. I think this silvery. I kind of like that one more. And I think this color is for any extra accent piece. So I'm gonna go ahead. Yep. A little ponytail holder right there. Though I do recall we had given her the Waluigi colors. We'll go ahead and then stick with the gray for it. What's wrong with wagon flagon? It's just a rhyme. But it's wagon. Call it Tavern 2, then people think there's a Tavern 1, but there isn't. We do a little trolling. The Goblin Elf is an interesting one too. Honestly, I think John's Squalid Goblin. Oh. Well, we can put in the Squalid Goblin D's Bar and Grill. John! There is not gonna be any D's around here. Not in these parts. Not this time. Unless Emily... Are you pointing towards that and you're like, Goblin D's Bar and Grill? Good thing. If only her name was D! Hang on. Okay, we can't put the rest of it in, but we can put Goblin D's Bar. I also need to swap over her skin tone, so it's kind of that yellow. Perfect. I like this way too, because it's almost... It's not like it's that much more discreet, changing it over from a Z to apostrophe S, but I think it adds that extra touch. So our shirts we have options for. What feels the most Waluigi look? Or do we... I kind of like the waistband that this one has, so we're gonna go this route, I think. Go ahead and make that purple. Give it a blue band on it. It looks kind of funny to see it paired with the maid skirt section. Doesn't really match the top. This one does, though, because it looked... Actually, this little frill at the bottom is from the shirt itself. I thought for a moment it was separate and it was a little mini skirt or something. Is Waluigi a goblin? I mean, look at his nose. He does look kind of like a goblin. He does sound kind of like a goblin too, you know, with Waluigi's wah, wah. It's very goblin sounding, you know? What type of bar are we, Goblin? Mars? Snickers? Kooplin. Is that like a little... Yeah, there's like a little tie on this pair of pants. We can't really see it though because it's covered up by our shirt. I think this, when I put on these pants, it looks kind of hilarious because it makes it look a little bit like I'm just wearing underclothes here. I did not finish getting dressed this morning, so you can still see my corset and bloomers. We'll go ahead with just the basic pants here. I think we'll go ahead and leave them that sort of bluish tone. And I think this is a belt, maybe. We can't see it underneath our shirts. We'll leave that brown. And then shoes, we've only got two. Normal boots, or boots with a little bit of fur at the top. I don't think the fur matches our outfit, so we're gonna opt for the first one. A corset to Ben? Well... Not to bed, but it would be part of your general undergarments, you know, if you're wearing a dress on top of it. And I mean, otherwise, you gotta look good in bed still, right? You gotta keep your figure together. Apron or riot. Guess this is the proper made top. And the little trim section. Hang on. Oh, we can change. We have to keep that sort of lavendery white shade though, so they actually look proper together. Is that nothing so I get the little extra cleavage? Oh my god. It's kind of funny. It's like you can have an undershirt, or you can be like, nah, dude. Look at that tiny line of pixels. Lewd. Now we're definitely gonna put on the fur boots with this outfit. Yeah, there we go. Booba. Dang it. Now this is waifu material. Alright, then we've got the eyes over here. I think we want the larger eyes right here because she's wide open and attentive. It's too bad. It doesn't look like they really have any green. This one looks like it's the closest. And we've got the nose. There's very little difference between them. I guess we'll stay with nose 1. Oh, wow. Mouth 2. Dude. Smug ass bitch over here. Look at her. She's like, yeah, I run this bar. Welly? Booba Day was a couple of days ago. Nah, every day is Booba Day. Is Booba tea just boba with milk? Oh. We check our character. Here we go. Jane D. At Goblin D's bar. We're in. Welcome to Traveler's Rest. This game is currently in early access. Things related to that. Alright. WASD to move. Left shift to run. B to enter exit decoration mode. I enter decoration mode. This is all we need. While in decoration mode, you can place items. To select an object, move the cursor over it and press the left mouse button or E. Try selecting the table. Move it with the mouse and press E to place it. Ooh. Ooh. I put it directly in front of the fireplace. You know, stay nice and cozy. Customers need a place to sit. Place the benches so that they face the table. Okay, let me actually move my table first so it's not directly in front of the fireplace like that. We'll go ahead and keep it over here. There we go. And there we are. Table properly placed. Customers will also expect their table to be well lit in the evenings. Try placing the candle on the table. Candles are consumed over the course of days, so you need to replace them in the future. Candles, ooh. I like that it is not locked to a grid, so it makes it feel and look kind of funny for it to just be like, whee! Put it wherever! Oh, wait, no, that's a floor. There we go, just at the very corner. Bartender, I can't see my porridge! You don't need to see it anyway. What if I intentionally made it so you can't see your porridge because it's actually disgusting? If you look at it, you'd see that it was filled with bugs, a little bit moldy. How will I know if it has enough bugs in it? But you can't make a complaint if it is either lacking or has too many for your tastes if you can't see and tell. Get closer to the book on the bar and press E to open your stock. Alright, I'm heading over, casually. Let me exit decoration mode. I think that might be throwing me off there, alright. Or am I still in decoration mode? I exit decoration mode. I open my book up. We serve porridge and not maggoty bread and gruel. I would say we serve all of it. Another cute emote. Yeah, the rat noted emote is adorable. And hello, Luna. Welcome. I thought that the dotted moving line was an ant infestation. It would fit. Storing food here will add it to your bar's stock. While your bar isn't stocked, you will serve gruel. There you go. We do serve gruel. Gruel only rewards a small amount of money and reputation. And, well, that's all we have. Press O to open your tavern and serve some gruel. Remember to exit decoration mode. You have a quest. Press H to view it. I like hit O and that was it. Oops, I didn't mean to open my inventory. Pressing O again will force your tavern to close, but you will lose reputation. Oh, instead wait for your customers to leave. Uh-oh. Did I just close it on the customer that was coming in? How foolish of me. Yeah, okay, there we go. We're open again. Okay, customers, come back. Customers? A single keybind to close and open the shop. It means O to initiate closing time. Yeah, it seems like it's both sides. O for open, and then you also use it to close. A customer has requested an item. Move close to the customer and press E to serve them. Remember that decoration mode must be deactivated in order to do any action. You cannot decorate and interact with customers at the same time. That's not allowed. Legal. Alright, guys. I need to be behind. They say they want gruel. That is the only thing I serve. So if they ask for anything else, this must be what angels drink, they say. Eating the gruel. I think they're a little bit misinformed about angels. Press O to initiate closing time, then you can wait for them to leave. Alright, or force them out. The tutorial is weird. Yeah! Give them a pass, though, I guess. Though, this game has been out for a little while. I think I've had this set up, ready to stream for something like a year. Oh. They're just, flattering the nice lady behind the bar. They're saying, "You're an angel." I squint my eyes suspiciously at them. Well, now we've got an individual table, couple of stools, and more candles. Close up the tavern so you can place your new items. Call last orders by pressing O. This will prevent new customers from entering your tavern. I guess it only goes into the last mode if you have customers in your shop. Otherwise, it skips the step and just straight closes it, probably. Just had a run-in with some bandits. I am an angel. What, that's some kind of threat, bud? You pull out your angel knife. Set up a table using your new items. Enter decoration mode by pressing B. Select the item on your action bar using the mouse wheel and press F. There we go. So, this goes over in the corner. They both have to just go over here on the left side, or is it telling me it can't go there? Well, I guess I'll put one there. And then, I guess it doesn't like... Might be more the issue of where these stools are wanting to be placed. Can I stick it here? Alright, it likes that just fine. There we go. That's where Shadow sits when he comes over for a drink. Angel knives was a real thing in the show Supernatural. But it sounds kind of silly now. Which would you pick, chat? The angel knife or the devil knife? Open your tavern and serve new customers. Complete more quests to unlock new upgrades. Better keep an eye on my quests then. As I put the candle. We'll put it there. Think you can put it one tile further down to make Shadow stand behind the front wall in perspective? Ooh. It looks funny, and the idea that I could actually stick it down here, past the wall, into the void. There we go. Now he can really be hiding. There you go, Shadow. And now, where was it that... Okay, here we go. Quests. Serve 8 bowls of gruel. Then we'll get some grog and some porridge. Alright. We open up. Come on, guys. Come in. Get over here. No demon gun? What if I want to pull a devil trigger? What? Look at our area right now. I don't know that we have gun technology. That's why we have devil knives and not devil guns. Or demon guns. I'm getting the reference wrong. One of your customers has dirtied the floor! What the frick? This guy just out here throwing leaves on the ground? What are you doing to my restaurant? Press V to highlight the dirt. Tavern Vision will highlight important objects such as dirty tables, floor dirt, and important customers.
Service here in the Inca Black Void is terrible.
Shadow, where are you? I can't find you to deliver your blooming onion.
Onion. It's kind of funny to read it like that, too. Onion. Yeah. Maybe Knuckles doesn't really know what onions are, so he didn't know how to pronounce the word, you know? But, thank you, Emily, for the bits. Fuck that guy, I know. I don't even know how he got the green unless he literally, like, had grass or something on his shoes. Because I'm only serving them gruel, and there's nothing green on that gruel. But Tavern Vision will highlight important objects such as dirty tables, floor dirt, and important customers. Clean the floor by selecting the mop and pressing F to close to the stain. Alright, I pull out my broom. Excuse me, customers. Continue standing there while I sweep up that muck behind you. And then I'll serve you. Just tossing their shit on the ground. Why can't we viciously beat these litterers? It's a good question. I have a broom. I should be allowed to hit them with it. It's weird plant magic residue. Can I keep it then? You can now serve porridge and grog. Press E near the book and add the porridge to your stock inventory. All of it? There's all of it. Press Q near the beer tap and add the keg of grog to the... Oh, hang on. I like though that there's an arrow that's like, dude, huge mess. Who dropped their bowl of gruel over here? What the heck? If you did that in my shop, I would not let you leave it with a full HP bar. There's gonna be at least a few HP down. There's not a reason why I would put grog on multiple taps, right? I'll just keep it on the one. We'll swap out the keg as needed. A table has become dirty. Press and hold E next to the table to clean it. Alright, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm also walking over here so I can clean up this spilled bowl. Man, why are customers so messy? I don't understand. How did they stain it green? The same way they dropped down that green magic residue. It's also curious that they refer to the gruel as what angels drink, not as what they eat. Pull beer open. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, you want some porridge now, do you? A fancy, fancy guy. What, do these guys think they're elite or something, coming over here and taking a bowl of porridge instead of the gruel that everybody else is eating? They walk over and they're like, yes, I would like a second bowl, but I would like it to be porridge this time, please. No. What if I just gave them more gruel? And I shake my heads at them and say, no, you don't look fancy enough. A customer has requested a beer. Move to the beer tap and press and hold E to pull a beer. Then get closer to the customer and press E to serve them. Alright, let me just clean up this table first. Because let me tell you, what probably it is, it's the tavern vision that's probably turning it green. Alright, there you go. You got some grog. There's your porridge. There's your porridge. Oh! I got a doormat. It's old though. It also looks kind of like it says Mew. What is the difference between porridge and gruel? Well, it's got the American flag colors, you can say. Where it's red, white, and blue, maybe? We don't have beer, we have grog. What if I was pointing at these guys and I'm like, dude, don't call it beer, it's grog! It's completely different! I just, like, start raging out at the customers in my fury. Except it's my shop's label that's calling it beer rather than grog, so maybe I should get mad at myself for mislabeling it then. There you go, sir. I heard the owner of this place is a cultist. I look around, sweating nervously. How do they know? Who told them this? Blue food in the Middle Ages? You know, it is kind of concerning. But just think of it as blueberries. It's fine. It's fine. Are they wrong? No, but they're not supposed to know either. No, you're supposed to keep your cult status on the down low. Don't worry, I'm coming. What do you want? Porridge? Got it. I also have now noticed that there's little tabs that appear up at the top of the screen. Does that appear here for the grogs too? You wouldn't believe what I saw on the road here. Roadkill? Yes, it does show Grog up there. Great. I don't even have to walk up to him to see what he wants. Here you go, sir. Imagine being so brave as to say that in front of the owner. Yeah, I'm like standing right behind you. You make eye contact with me. And you're just like, so I heard that the tavern owner's a cultist. Staring straight in your eyes the entire time. They lift up their grog for a drink and they're just like staring at you. Maybe they want it in the cult. I heard the cult leader is here at the bar, and I start wildly looking around. Boy, I wonder what it would be like being in a cult. And they continue to look around some more. You know, I never fully unlocked this game. Is there a cult? I have no idea. But now I sure hope so. I sure hope so. Hey, this is it. This is what we're here for. The axe. You can cut trees with it. This is that means. This is the first little reach towards the farming. I grab it. You have obtained a copper axe. Close your tavern and go outside to chop trees in order to advance your quests and gain new technologies. Alright? You're going to the last customer mode. Serve those guys. Need your grog there, sir. Here you are. You're welcome. I hope it's delicious. I have to clean up after them. Been audio only for the last 30 minutes, and hello there, bartender Katara. I didn't even think about it. Her hair is kind of Katara-esque, isn't it? Not quite the same, but also not that far off. You have a creepy cellar I never unlocked, so maybe we do things down there. I also like the idea that John is just going, whoa, because of the idea of having a cult. He's just like, whoa, a cult! I love cults! Yeah! I'm ready for that one right there! Give me the cults, dude! It's the blue-white combo with the hair. Yeah. Outside your tavern, you'll find a post box to order in supplies and a delivery box, a notice board to accept order quests, hire staff, aka hire cultists, and check the calendar, a well to collect water, natural resources that will allow you to craft new items and harvest fruit and vegetables. That's the farming portion. I'm looking at my quest sign. Nothing! Oh. I'm not reputable enough. As is the hiring too. But look at the girl right here. Well, you can barely see her. Maybe if you squint a little bit. But not until Reputation 6. My rep is too low. Make sure you don't hire any staff. We don't want a staff infection. This is your calendar where important events will be noted. Select any day marked with a red dot to view its events. There is no days marked with a red dot. You can also see some trends, but unfortunately we're also not reputable enough to care about trends, I suppose. We ignore trends. We don't care about trends right now. This is a trash can. We don't want to throw anything away. Here's the well where we can. Oh, never mind. I don't have any empty buckets. Important events! Like, we don't have any cult meetings planned right now, so don't have any important events for them. Oh, here we go. I grab my copper axe in my hand. I'm doing it. I actually really like this chopping animation as well. This looks really nice. As the tree falls. Especially in comparison with some games where the tree chopping animation will just be the equivalent of you just kind of swinging your arm. You don't really look like you're trying to chop the tree. You're just kind of flailing at it. There we go. One swing, no pullback. Alright, I've got my wood. Gathered it up. That way we can put it down for our bonfire tonight, chat. Are you ready for some bonfire cooking? Some bonfire activities? We'll be hopping around like a bunch of madmen, pointing and going, fire! Fire! Hot! Whoa! Fire! Big! Big fire! Getting very excited about it. I'm just walking around here because I'm just peeking, kind of just curious if there's anything else around here, honestly, but it looks like there's just a bunch of big rocks, weeds, trees. Is it just me, or does her eyes get kind of psycho when you swing your axe? Well, hang on. Enhance. We take a good look at my face. Right? It looked like they stay pretty normal. I think you're reading into it, John. I think you're thinking about the idea if you were holding an axe and swinging it, and your own eyes are like becoming a little bit psycho, so you're like, yeah, she's psycho too. Yeah, just think about the things that she could do with that axe. Bonfire or cult effigy burning? Why not both? She's picturing the customers who litter as she swings. Look, you're reading into it too, Emily. You're putting the psycho energy on her. I'm not projecting, I swear. Uh-huh. The things that she could do with that axe. Woof, woof. You wipe the sweat off your brow. You have obtained your first work area, the sawmill. Build it outside the tavern using the decoration mode, select the copper sickle, and press F to clear the weeds. Remember that you won't be able to use it if decoration mode is enabled. After building the sawmill, exit decoration mode, get close to it, and press E to open up its crafting menu. See, this is a case of the tutorial being a little bit awkward, like, they kind of described that in a weird order. It should have been more a case of, hey, first grab your copper scythe, clear out an area to place down your sawmill, and then pull up your build mode, and then grab out and place down the sawmill. Not like, hey, open up the build mode so you can place the sawmill. And then also, by the way, you can shear down the grass with your scythe, but you can't be in build mode for that. So make sure you're not. It's kind of like a weird back and forth that they did. That's okay. That is a much larger area than I was expecting. Oh my god. We'll put it one away from the road. Oh, whoa. Yeah, okay. Was not expecting this. I guess we really need a lot of space for our sawmill now, don't we? Well, the ants are back. Look, they're just there to show that I'm in build mode, okay? They're helpful. There are upgrades you put down inside the work area, so it makes sense to be that big. Yeah, but if you're used to, I would say most other games of this nature, where it's just the space for the object itself that you take up, not a big old area too. Carpenter ants, welly. Each crafter has a list of recipes. These show the required ingredients, fuel, and time. Click the recipe name to begin crafting. Well, I guess we'll stay basic. We'll just make ourselves a couple of planks, as it looks like we're going to need them for most of our other recipes anyway. We click that one. Each recipe takes time to craft. Once the timer is full, move closer and press E to collect the items. Alright, well then, while that's going, our quest right now is to fabricate 20 planks, so we're actually gonna hang out here for a hot minute while we get everything sawed up. Ingredients! Is that like me earlier when I was accidentally saying a W instead of an R? So hot, like the fire. That fireplace inside. Can we go back inside and place our sawmill down next to the fire so we can stay nice and toasty while we work? It's a little bit cold outside. At least I have long sleeves. Oh. Uh-oh. It's also apparently getting a little bit dark outside. The lighting itself didn't seem like it changed that much. Not particularly dark yet, but since the fireflies came out, and we do have a torch over here now that's lit, I guess it's later at night. And actually I can hear some crickets going now too. I think sawdust is highly combustible, and that'll just add to some extra warmth. It's fine. There we go. Now we've got our copper pick. Check. You've obtained the copper pick. You can use the pick to mine seams and get metals and minerals. Remember that decoration mode must be disabled to mine. It's pretty much, if you want to do any interaction with anything in the world, do not be in decoration mode. Only be in decoration mode if you want to decorate. And Baldir, hello, welcome! And I guess using the pickaxe on the rocks doesn't remove the rocks. You're just picking out the little important part. You know, I see all that metal that's poking out of the inside of the rock, kind of like a geode or something. I'm like, that's all I want. That's all I need. And I focus on it. The sawdust gives character and flames if you do it too close to a fire. You know, you're working out here, sawdust in the air, you're like, maybe I should light my cigarette. And it all goes up in a blaze. I mean, be honest. How much work are you going to put into this? Into my tavern? I can't slack off. What are the pillows made of? My behind is hurting from this hard ground. They gotta be feather pillows, right? What else would I make my pillows out of? Well, it's just, I guess cotton. Could stuff it with cotton. Alright, mine metals. Mine 4 metal seams with the copper pick. Done! So now I've got a smelter, anvil, a stump with an axe. I grabbed a piece of a tree and then took my axe and just swung it into it, and I pointed and said, hey, hey! Look at this. I made this. This is me. I put my axe into a stump, and there we go. I can chop wood now. Oh, and Kitty, hello, welcome! Straw stuffed pillows would be common. Yeah, because straw is very cheap. And I do have a lot of grass out here, so I probably just grabbed my scythe, took some of that. You should probably be concerned that I don't know what I have my pillows made out of when I'm the one providing them. Maybe be a little bit concerned. Hope you all are having a nice day. I hope you are too, Kitty. You have obtained the smelter and the anvil. When you build the smelter, a new working area dedicated to metals will be created. This area cannot overlap with any other working area. Some objects can only be placed in certain working areas. The anvil can only be placed in the metalwork area. Got it. Check mark. I quickly run over. High speeds. Alright, I'm ready for more work. Oh, hang on. Rock, I would love to have my metalwork area just directly above my woodwork area, but I can't do that if you're gonna be here in my way. I'm not gonna be able to place it here because of these stupid rocks. Excuse me. I grab out my smelter. It shows that area as being green versus the red from all the grass. So I think I should be able to place it. I just need to get rid of the grass first. You can't get rid of the rock. Get owned! I try to get rid of the rocks, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put my smelter down! And then the rocks are in my way, and Emily's just pointing and laughing at me. Ha! Loser! You can't put down your smelter there! Ha! Idiot! Well, joke's on you. The rocks ain't gonna stop me. Fuck the rocks. They're gonna hang out in this metal zone. Fine. Do what you want, but I'm putting it here anyway. Some weird question. Does your keyboard sometimes shock you? Or am I alone? Do you mean like little electrical shocks? Maybe if there's static electricity? I can't think of a time where my keyboard has shocked me otherwise. Not readily, anyway. I think you have a short ball, dear. I like reading it like that. If this was out of context completely, it would sound like you're saying to somebody, I think you have a short ball, dear. Your ball, dear, that you have, not average height and it's not tall. I think you've ended up with a short ball, dear. I think that's why you're having a hard time with your ball, dear, reaching the high shelves. I think that's why you've had to purchase him a little stepping stool, is because your ball, dear, is just a little bit on the short side. That's what I get for not using commas. The consequences of our actions. When you say, please eat, comma, Randy, versus please eat, Randy. I guess the battery I hooked up to your keyboard isn't working. Oh. Okay, now they want us to make nails by crafting at the smelter and the anvil. Guess we probably start with the smelter to smelt up some of our ore. Some recipes require fuel. Click the firewood on the left side of the crafting menu. This will remove 1 firewood from your inventory and add 5 fuel to the crafter. Is that one? Well, I guess we'll use a couple of pieces then. Oh, I like they have a little search bar. So if, say, you're like, okay, I want to see what the copper pieces are, then boom, you'll only get the copper returned. That's handy. Go ahead and start smelting the iron then. Which, the iron nails do indeed take iron to make. Makes sense, makes sense. All checks out. You think you're saving money buying the short ball, dear, but then they get you on the height enhancing peripherals. You opted for the short ball, dear, but then you do have to pay extra to buy him the elevator shoes to get him a couple extra inches, you know? Sometimes I wish I was short. It's lonely up here. The original ball deer is apparently very tall. 7 foot? 8 foot? That's my guess. It's getting late. Call last orders to give your customers a chance to finish their drinks before closing up. The game tells me while I'm outside. Is it almost midnight? Oh my god, I think it is midnight right now. Yeah, uh-oh. I've stayed up way too late. I quickly rush away. Okay, so it's definitely not the second floor. Imagine if you had a second floor. This makes it feel more like just a tiny crawl space for your attic. Yes, would you like to stay at my second floor? You can lay down up there. A staircase to nowhere. Wait, you had people in the tavern while you were out? You totally got robbed. No. I did not have anybody in my tavern while I was out. It was indeed closed. Game was just concerned about me, you know? This is your bedroom. Sleep in your bed to save the game. If you stay up too late, you will pass out. How late is too late? Sleep? Yeah. I cuddle up under the covers. I close my eyes. And now it's telling me to save. I made a new save. It didn't make your bed! Will I do it? Will I make my bed? I don't know. I look at the cover. Look at the pillow. I look at the mess of my bed. I look at chat, smiling with my little half grin. I walk away from the bed, leaving it unmade. This mess was made for me? No, the mess was made by me. By me. If you don't make that bed, you'll have to lie in it. No regrets! Before opening your tavern, consider stocking up for the day. You'll need more logs for crafting and the fireplace. Visit the post box outside your tavern to order more supplies. Well, we'll head out there first then. I piss in the bed! Goblin! How could you do this to me? Dang it! Goblin, I'm gonna leave you outside tonight now. You're not gonna be able to stay inside. You're getting locked out. I piss in the bed. You can't escape. It wasn't made. Unmade beds attract goblins. I warned you. Dang it! Fine, I'll go back inside and make my bed then. That is not where we get supplies. This is a storage container. Post box is where we get supplies. Here, you can order items for your tavern. Simply select an item to add it to your basket, or shift-click to add 5. After ordering, the items will appear in the delivery box outside your tavern in 3 hours. Too late, there's already piss in it. Well, I'm gonna just wash the covers then too. But the monsters outside eat little goblins! Well, you shouldn't have gone to the bathroom in my bed, dude. Go ahead, make my day. Isn't that a famous line or something? Probably. Maybe. There's a lot of stuff. This is way more than I was expecting at the start of the game. Too many options. I don't think we can really do much in the way of brewing right now, so we'll skip that and look at the food. Every 5 days, 5 random ingredients will be available to order, marked with a star. Some ingredients can be farmed after unlocking them in the farming tech tree. And then I won't have to buy them. I look over at the raw beef. Does that mean I can have cows? And then butcher them? You're limited by money? But what if I hacked in more money? But it looked like a classic goblin toilet. You can't blame me. Alright. Goblin, I won't lock you out tonight. Just keep it as a warning. And on my side, I'll make sure I keep my bed made. Okay. You'll never be sure when you're sleeping if you're sleeping in your bed or Goblin's toilet. I just have to keep it made and then I can tell the difference. I guess the difference between the two is that a Goblin toilet is always messy, whereas you can make your bed. So our available ingredients today, I suppose, are cauliflower, cherry, sage, and tomato. That's where I'm seeing the stars, but I don't know what kind of cooking we can do. And imagine if I just bought some sage and I just put this sprig of leaves down onto a plate and then served it to the customer. Just huck stuff in a pot. Not even do that. Just place the sage straight into a bowl with nothing else. I'll use a bucket from now on, I promise. Wait. I think the only bucket that we have is for our well water. Goblin, please tell me you haven't been pissing in the bucket. Oh no. I roll to resist backseating. Don't do it, Emily. Don't backseat. Oh no. Here's also the farming though. The different seeds. I succeed. Oof. Alright, phew, she resisted. And these crafting stations are also very expensive. I don't have even a singular gold piece, so any of these, I'm not buying. I don't think we care to buy any furniture right now either. We don't need decor. Here's miscellaneous that I'm not going to purchase either. I like the paper coaster as an option here too. I could buy 32 paper coasters, chat. Well, not quite 32, but approximately. Cat bowl. That means we can get cats later on. I'm excited. We're allowed to name the cat. It's going to be named Petri. Oh, apparently, I guess the rugs are over in decor, which I did not look at. 4 cats or looks like a cat. That is definitely 4 cats, because this does not look like a cat to me. And it does describe it as smells like cat food. And there's Petri in chat, anticipating the idea of being named for the cat. I still don't know what I should buy exactly. Haven't done any cooking or brewing, so I don't know what would be useful to buy. So I'm just going to refrain from buying anything at the moment. I think what I'm going to do is check out what's behind here, or in here. Oh, well, never mind. I don't have the cellar. And progress through the main quest line to unlock the crafting room. Well, I guess I'll leave that alone as well then. Let me check my quests, actually. Maybe it'll tell me to buy something specific. Oh, never mind. It just tells me to make those nails. Hi, I'm distracted and drawing, as always. The main things about Petri. Drawing. V8. Cats. Distraction. Maybe we'll be colting in there? I hope so. Did those rocks grow back? Yeah. That's, and pretty much exactly what they did. Okay, first getting the iron bars, and then making the, oh, not enough fuel. Hang on. Alright, now we're making the iron nails. And as I walk back over, we are able to make some more iron bars, because I do have enough iron ore for it. So I'm going to go ahead and make more of those. And then while those are working away, honestly, I should keep doing the same thing with the planks, since I have to wait for them in order to be processed. Might as well have everything going at the same time, so when I need some ingredients later, I will already be prepared. Looking around. Trees, trees, trees. We do need tree. Okay, as I was pondering for a moment, do the trees automatically grow back? And I do see little tiny baby tree right here. See, right there, there it is. I pat little baby tree on the head. Keep growing, little guy. One day you'll be big like this tree over here. It'll probably be really fast too, like you'll be tiny for a couple of days, and then all of a sudden I'll walk outside and you'll be gigantic. And I'll be asking myself, how did this tree grow? When did this tree grow exactly? It never changed, except all at once. Ooh. The baby tree bites you. Ouch! No! I didn't realize that trees could bite. I look at the camera, but I guess they do always say the bark is worse than the bite. What? This looks like Graveyard Keeper Jr., but just the tavern part, and not the dead body part. Yet. Right? You haven't unlocked the cellar yet. Maybe there will be dead bodies. We just have to wait a little bit longer, you know? I'm going to get tree rabies now because it bit me. Oh no. At least I got an acacia sprout out of it. I'm gonna put up my hotbar so I can plant one of these here trees. Or maybe the cellar is for casks? We're putting dead bodies into the casks. Fill the casks with blood. Become a vampire tavern. That would be the best way to get ourselves a vampire boyfriend, right? If we start running a tavern catered to vampires? And then we start flirting with our customers? You know, maybe unlock us a vampire boyfriend? Not like the cask of armadillo. The cask of armadillo. I hope that's a parody that exists somewhere instead of the actual original, which I'm not even gonna try to say the name because I feel like I can't quite remember the proper word, so I'm gonna say it wrong. So I'm just not gonna try to say it at all. So I like instead, yeah, the Count of Armadillos. The classic story. A vampire cat cafe? Oh, dude. We were able to buy those cat balls. Would having cats attract werewolves, do you think, or no? Do you think werewolves are anti-cat? Would they prefer dogs? If I put isn't that usually the associated case where it's like, okay, you got vampires and they got the cats, and then you got werewolves and then they got the dogs, right? Is that the pairing that we have? I know that creepers hate cats. Hey, that's a reason to get some cats for our bar then. That way we can keep out the creepers. Alright, we've got lots of hello? Okay, there we go. I was wondering there, I think I was trying to hold E, and I needed to just click E, making it not work otherwise. Got a lot of copper now. Oh, not enough fuel! I'm gonna need to make some firewood, aren't I? Oh. Alright, now we just need a couple more nails. Okay, so dogs are to werewolves. Bats are to vampires, cats are to witches! Fuzzy! You've worked it all out. All the familiars now properly paired up. So if we want to have our bar cater to werewolves, then we need dogs. If we want to cater to vampires, we need bats. But if we want to do witches, we go with cats. Do you think witches would be the best to pander to? Because if we do refer to the alcohol making as brewing, and witches brew potions, do you think they'd have a more natural propensity for being drunk? Toads and frogs are pretty witchy though too. That is true, but it's the cats themselves that end up being the witch familiars.
I take Chat's pills, improving my sleep several times.
Gert, what the frick? You can't just take all of the pillows for yourself. Share! I brought those for everybody, not for just you. Rude. But thank you for subscribing for 29 months, Gert. Very nice. Appreciated. The only time Gert comes by to resubscribe. Witches would have a refined palate for drinks. You need top shelf stuff. Oh, that's true. Guess we'll worry about witches until later then, yeah? Do vampires get drunk if they drink alcoholics? That's how it works in What We Do in the Shadows, is that they cannot drink the alcohol, period. So they have to have a person that is drunk, and then they drink the blood of that person. And then they can get drunk. I put my cat on the pile of pillows. Try to take them if you dare. And look at the pile of pillows with Gert's cat on top of it, sweating nervously. Can I just... Okay, I can just straight put this down. And you can see that it shows the entire metal area as being red, but then it still shows the highlight as being green when I hover over it with this workbench. I'm just gonna go ahead, though, and place it into our wood area anyway. I cuddle on top of the pillows with the cat, Slime says, curling up around them. I give you a handful of chicken nuggets from my pocket. A gand? Is that like a grand handful? Sweating. Something about calling this little tiny, just normal cup, a little mug, a jug, seems a little bit off. What do we have? Birdhouse? We could have birds outside. This isn't even very expensive. I would just need to make a couple of more nails and I could have this. This could be mine. We could keep birds outside. Pocket nuggies. I don't think Caco knows the pocket nuggies story. Well, I know that you have told the story that you used to keep nuggets just straight up in your pocket. No container. I definitely remember that. Ah, yes. Trying to do the same thing with water, too. But then just having your pockets soaked and then crying. Yeah, I wanted to check my quests here. Not the tech, quests. More tables. Craft a small table using the workbench. And we even unlocked paper coasters from that. I'm excited. Small table, please. Whoop, that was a small bench. No, stop! I just saw the word small and just immediately clicked it, even though that is not what I wanted. I don't even have the materials for the small table. I need more nails, and I need some wooden poles. What does it even take to make the poles? Still just planks? I think that might mean... No, it says I'm making 10 of them. So we do not need to make more planks. For the moment. I do need to make more firewood, though. Gonna have to keep that in mind. Can I... There's the axe with stump down there. Can I get firewood from here? That is exactly what I do, actually. Start on that. I like the idea, though, of putting the firewood in the queue, and then I just walk away from the stump, and I'm like, Axe, chop the firewood yourself. I don't have time for this. Made me understand a lot of things about Emily. They had always had a smoothed and mushed brain. It all adds up. At least I didn't keep soup in my pockets like some great Gerts I know, as Emily stares directly at Gert. But the pocket is the logical place to store the nuggies. I mean, it does come in handy. What? So what if you don't have any pockets, right? You know how some ladies will have just, like, will take their wallets and maybe just straight cash and shove it into their shirt, store it for later? Booba nuggies, you know? Some just, cleavage nuggets. As you just glance over to someone and you see her reaching at her cleavage and she just pulls out a chicken nugget. God dang it. We didn't used to have phones and stuff in our pockets, so what were we supposed to put there? Seriously, put chicken nuggets there. The boob sweat is seasoning, Duke! And Rogue Nuggets, did I say hello to you? That emote is really good. If I saw someone pull snacks from their cleavage, I would be shocked. Ah, see, they're sneaky. You'll never see them reach. Picturing that now, though, as you kind of, like, are keeping an eye on everybody, and you just see someone over in the corner, and just reaching down in there, pulling out the nugget. Imagine being in, like, a college classroom here, filled with people, and just there in the back, you can see Sandra reaching down her shirt and she pulls out the chicken nugget. Does the kind of snack matter? Cheetos? You know how they always say the Cheeto dust fingers or the Doritos dust fingers? So then you just see all of this orange powder at the cleavage point. Help? Oh no. You dusted your cleavage so itchy. Awful. The unfortunate side. My brain went to a dark place, Caco sees. As I just skip away from you now. Mix the dust. Gert. With the boob sweat. The jostling of moving the cleavage, you make like Cheeto dust sweat dough. I'm gonna vomit. Gert. No. Well, you can't see it with the chat on the overlay, but I love Welly has cleared out the chat on the Twitch end. Amazing. But Ant, hello, welcome. Thanks, BTTV. Woo! The stream overlay doesn't clear. Why? It's probably then not built into the API or whatever the correct programming terms would be for it to work and clear it out. But when I had been peeking into it, it didn't seem like there were a lot of options in terms of chat overlays available, so... You got owned, Welly. My sin is always on display. I dab. That's what you think. Hmm? I turn my head. Alright, unfortunate. I remember I used to have a picture of a blanket that I was able to use to cover chat. Apparently I don't have it here. That's too bad. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind for the future. I should straight make myself a note for that. Pen? Hello? I guess the Sharpie works. Alright. A new pad that has a little dog in the corner of it, by the way. It shows like a little cloud thought bubble, and then there's a little dog that has its tongue sticking out. It's pretty cute. I put a little bullet point down, and I write, get picture of blanket for covering up chat. And then I'm making a little smiley face at the end of it. I pick up Gert and toss Gert into the well. Gert has earned the surprise swimming lesson badge! And then Gert sinks. Down to the bottom of the well. There they go. Will they ever come back? Maybe if they can climb out. Maybe they'll die. Get resurrected as skeleton or zombie. Oh, it's really shallow, actually, like 4 feet. I'm concerned if we've got a well that's only 4 feet deep. That doesn't seem like a well that's gonna last very long. My grandmother messaged me earlier to complain that the toilet paper she bought isn't perforated. The mundane complaints of daily life. Dude, I tried to pull off a paper towel from my roll, but it didn't tear along all the perforations, so I got a little bit of the next paper towel square rectangle, and now I've ruined my paper towel. Life sucks. It's apparently really annoying to have. Honestly, I just kind of think to work We've got just the toilet paper roll dispensers that are the really big, you know, business-sized ones. That's just a solid roll of toilet paper. And then the holder, you know, just has little jaggedy edges that you tear along. But then when you're at home, you don't have those little jagged edges that you can use for helping to rip the toilet paper. So, one of those just little tiny complaints where it isn't really significant in any way, but boy howdy if you're not gonna get mad about it anyway. I bring my own TP to work. I think I have read and heard people do that. I am not one of them. I also went to take a drink of coffee. But there's no coffee left. This is a tragedy, chat. How am I supposed to have more caffeine than I really need if I'm out? I'm also almost out of wood, so I need to chop down some more trees. Did I plant the— yeah, okay, I did plant those acacia saplings earlier. They were over there on the left. Have you checked the coffee well? Dude, I don't have a coffee well. My house isn't zoned for it. I've tried contacting the HOA as well as the city to find out if I could get a coffee well put in my backyard, but no. They said it's not allowed, and there's nothing I can do where they would say, yeah, you're good. It's a tragedy. Make some milk tea. You know, even just reading that, it almost kind of makes me want a cup of tea. I have a bunch of very nice teas. And I could go out and make some. Not during stream, but makes me kind of tempted. They never would have noticed if you hadn't warned them by asking. I don't know that I believe that. There is definitely a neighbor that would see a sudden 100% real, not fake well in our backyard that would point and go, excuse me, that shouldn't be there. Because, when I got into a car accident a while back, I had intentions or the idea of getting a slightly newer year of that car and then swapping the engine from old car into new car. But we ended up getting a complaint from one of our neighbors about having that undrivable car hanging out in our driveway, so we ended up just selling the car off, and I bought a different car completely. The HOA will never know. Yeah, unless you, again, have neighbors that kind of peek over your yard, magnifying glass out, checking everything over. Just threaten them until they become quiet. Now there's an idea. But hello there, the Red Burring King. Welcome. Tell them to fuck off. Well, this was a while ago, and it is technically against the rules to have a car out that is not drivable, which my car both was and wasn't. The car accident made it so that I wouldn't be able to raise one of my headlights because I had pop-up headlights on my car. So I wouldn't be able to drive it at night or anything, really. But, yeah, neighbors complained, so we had to either move the car somewhere to get it out of the way, or, again, just straight sell it. And at that point, because it had been so long since we were able to try to locate a car to move the engine, or a new version of the car, I was just like, forget it, we'll just sell it, I'll buy a new car. It was sad, though. I liked that car. I was sad when I got into the car accident with it, too. HOA, horrible old assholes. Looking sadly at the ground. Duct tape a flashlight on it. Imagine. I know that a flashlight is quite comparable to a proper car headlight, but hey, I could have tried. This is when you disconnect their starter and report them. Hey, their car doesn't work. Go test it. Wait. How is my materials looking? I've just been over here cycling through everything. I'm going to be so ready when the game's like, hey, make this thing. And I'll be like, no problem. I've already got all the materials gathered. Just join the HOA until you're in the rank and then change all the rules. I don't know that it works that way. Wait, yeah. Wait. Let me tell you, I don't do it on stream a lot. I feel like I do it in certain conversations more frequently. I don't know. I like doing vocal sound effects. Was it Weppo with the web bird? I don't know. It's been too long since I've played Weppo for me to remember. I'm going to be honest, I don't always have the best memory over here. So even if I've played a game before, and you throw out a game reference to something I've played, I might not get it, even though I've played it. Just because I don't remember. You can now unlock your crafting room. When you're ready, close up and head to the northern side of the tavern. Whoops, I've been closed this entire time, working all day on materials. Head to the northern side of the tavern. Is it over here? I have to unlock it, but I can't afford it. It costs 40 silver. No. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and slap the rug down over here real quick. And then we'll play a day tomorrow. And then we can continue on the quest line. I've been watching your streams for like 3 years. I can't remember all the games either. Yeah, too much to remember. Temperature? I can get cold? That's what you get for not taverning! You're right! I was too busy crafting. I sadly go to sleep in my bed. I accept the consequences of my actions. New save. Psycho to have no door on your bedroom. No, I do. Technically. You see that? You could count that as a bedroom door. It's just the cellar and the crafting room? Yeah, they're connected to my bedroom too is all. It's fine. It's fine. This is a tavern. Anyone going behind the counter is a criminal. Does it count as behind the tavern or the counter if you're just standing up here? It squints. You win this time. Oh, I've only got 7 bowls of porridge left. That's not a lot. Well, I open up for the day. Come on, everybody. Look, there's a rug. Uh-oh. I left my table dirty down here. Let me go ahead and just clean that up. The monsters in the cellar are warm and cuddly, but they can't open the doors. Can they not open doors? Or do I have the door locked and they can't open locked doors? Where's the issue here? If I unlock the door for them, can they wander in and I can keep them on staff here? And rather than going out and hiring some human workers, I could just have some monsters working for me instead. Pre-made porridge? I don't have time to make it up fresh. I didn't even make all that porridge anyway. I unlocked it as a quest reward. Human workers. Are you saying that the people I hire from that board outside aren't human? Or are you saying we're going to disguise our monsters as humans and then smile when people ask about them and we're like, no, they're human, we promise. And Slime! Walking back in. Are you here to get some grog and porridge? I say, placing both down in front of you. Maybe you are from the cellar? Do I look like I'm from the cellar to you? Does this face say cellar maid? They stay around after you close the shop and you manage to forcibly fire them every day to make them leave, so certainly not any human I know. I also think we're out of porridge now because everybody's asking for gruel. Well, whoever has not gotten a bowl of porridge, you've missed out. We're sold out now. Cellar dweller. That might be me. I never realized how much Booba Tavern Chan has. Don't stare! My eyes are up here! Yeah, there we go. Where do you think she keeps the chit is shot? It's like the other joke, the alternative of sticking your cup between your boobs and using your cleavage as a cup holder. I noticed when she zoomed in and we saw that pixelated cleavage. I just serve her and then we're gonna clean up the ground over here. My patrons are filthy. This is wild without any context. Barmaid boob Cheetos. That really is. You have reached a new reputation milestone. Each milestone unlocks new items and mechanics. So now I have brewing and cooking tech trees. The future is now. I can make my own porridge. The idea of calling cleavage food pockets takes things to a whole new level, by the way. Back when I worked at the warehouse, there was a woman there who liked to wear "my boobs are down here" shirt. The opposite! Oh my god. Oh my god. That milestone immediately after Barmaid Boob Cheetos, the game looks at me horrified and is like, please do not do that. Make something else. Or is it saying, oh, we want to see that. Here, let us provide you the means. Here we go. Tech trees are how you learn new recipes. Each tech costs skill points, which can be earned from crafting. Skill points are split into physical, nature, and mental. So, here at... Okay, so these are our skill points that we have now. We can see the colors, red, blue, green, corresponds to that. It looks like the very start right here doesn't require anything, because it's the beginning, and we'll only need the points as we move down the chain. So we need to obviously decide what kind of alcohol we want to make so we can focus on that. Especially with this first tier down here, you can see they all require the same type of skill points. So, do we want to be able to have distilling later? Or rye, cider, dark, brown, amber, porter? I guess these are different kinds of ales in this route. Dark ale, brown ale. Here's pale ale, pale, advanced, lager, or lager advanced? Is that what the ADV is at all? It is all? Imagine. Hello, yes, I would like 1 cup of pale advanced ale, please. The dusted cleavage in, Gert, please. Make a pale ale. I love pale ale. Basic ale, oh! Are you really gonna power me towards the advanced version, huh? Emily, however, pro pale ale. Maybe we'll go for that first then. Otherwise, it's these two bottom charts with, honestly, I like the idea of mead a lot. As I'm looking down at these choices, I think that after getting pale, I'm gonna go down the mead chart so I can get cider. For cooking, we've already got porridge. There is also tea that we can unlock later. Ooh. Chat. Skill points. 302. Soup. We can be a soup kitchen. Oh, we can't farm, can't build, can't social, can't Guess not. Social and magic are just not in the game period yet, so it's just coming soon. One day, chat. For now, poor Jane D is stuck forever on her own. There is no romance, there is no friends. Social one day, but not today. Soup kitchens don't make good profits. Yeah, it's cause they don't charge enough. I think the idea of commenting like that, soup kitchens, just charge more and then you can make a profit. Socializing is magic. Oh, I guess that's why they're both not available yet then. I'm unlocking the soup tier. I gotta be able to make soup, dude. Now I need to know my recipes for how to make soup. Does it really only take a bucket of water to make soup? Can I put anything else into soup? Does it say, like, if I grabbed some sage, could I make some sage soup? Could I make some tomato soup from that then? Or, what else? Cherry soup? I'm trying to think of the foods that were available the other day. What is in your water that's just hot water? Imagine just taking some water and putting it into a bowl and saying, yeah, guys, I swear, this is soup. And you're looking at me and you're like, this is just hot water. It'll explain it. I imagine so. It's just really funny to look at without any extra context. And it's just like, oh my god. The cat is here. Oh! I like going through it. It's like, slim, cute cat, short hair. And then just poof. Fat cat. Hell yeah. Look at, oh, I love the hair on this one. It's really cute. But this is the one that's like the calico colors. Which means that one's the Petri cat. That's right. At Petri, you're here. It's you. Check. Oh. Yes! Oh my god, a cat wandered into your tavern. I guess it lives here now. You can buy a bed and a water bowl to keep it happy. Oh, I love them! I pet... Oh, did I already pet the cat? I pet the cat again! Look at them! I love the cat! Look at it walk. Woo. I'm so fat, I love it. I thought the thing by the cat on the doormat was lasagna. Imagine if I could serve Petri some lasagna. Can I just walk around with a whole bunch of... just a ton of grog already in my pockets, ready to serve? I'm gonna rush outside here. So, we're going to need a bucket. I guess we have to craft the bucket. We could maybe buy one, but it would be better for me, cash-wise, to just make bucket. Wait. There is no bucket recipe! God dang it! Alright, we're not making bucket. Go back over here. Bucket. 10 silver. I can afford that. We've ordered the bucket. Now we just have to wait a couple of days. Or, sorry, not a couple of days, a couple of hours. I'm back! The word pocket is tainted now. I don't think they order drinks that aren't on tap. We've still got grog on tap. It's fine. So if you drain the keg, you've played yourself. Always make sure you have an extra keg on tap. Never keep everything in your pockets. You have to make sure there's at least one cup left. in your, on your tab. A customer is being rowdy. They are marked with an exclamation point. Press E next to them to try and calm them down. A rowdy customer will upset nearby customers. Petri! Petri! I start pointing wildly to my customer. Petri, get them! Get them! Where's the rowdy customer? I'm looking. There they are. Petri! Petri, get them! Attack! Attack! Unfortunately, I can't. I just have to tap, pat him on the back and say, it's okay, old man. Things are gonna be fine. Okay? Calm down. And he says, oh, you're right. Well, that was easier than I thought it was gonna be. I wonder if I should have been a farmer like Dad. Yeah. Farmers, number one. If you chose to not be a farmer, you've made the wrong choice. I also like that there must have been a disconnect or a UI change or something at some point because he did not have an exclamation point above his head. He had an angry smiley face, so I love the cat. Oh. I'm really happy that they gave the different weights to the cats too, so that we could have Fat Cat Calico Petri. Potential oversight by the devs when reworking things? Yeah. Likely. That's what happens, I think. When it comes to updating stuff and you forget that you have one thing that does something, kind of connects. Like, easiest way to phrase it is, like, here's this UI. At some point, if it was just an exclamation point, and then later on they're like, you know what, let's make this a little bit fancier than just an exclamation point. Let's just make it a straight up angry face. It makes more sense and gives better indication of what's happening with that customer versus just an exclamation point, which is a little bit more vague overall. However, they forgot that they specifically said exclamation point in the tutorial. I don't know. Were you on tavern mode? If it is that you have to be in the tavern vision to see the exclamation point, then yeah, I could be wrong here. Wait, no. Because you can see there's the upset rowdy customer here. Still no exclamation point present, either way. He just becomes red when I turn on the vision. I wonder how hard it'd be to slap small cat ears and a tail on that. Very easy. That would not be difficult as I look over at the Petri sit emote. Petri cat sit. Oh no, the customer has become a nuisance! They will annoy everyone around them. Hit them with your mop to kick them out of your tavern. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Assault them! Just start smacking them with the broom. That makes me wish way more that I could have Petri, like, point at a customer and be like, get him, cat! Get him, Petri! Whoa! I like now Archon is very excited about this development. He's like, you can grab a broom and beat your customers with it? Oh, hell yeah. Now I'm sold on the game. This changes everything. They did say when you start up the game that they were in the middle of redoing every sprite and things might be weird. Yeah, so there we go. So it is just a disconnect update thing where they've started changing some things, but they haven't gotten through everything. So it makes sense. How much money do I have? Look at my pot. Only 60? Oh. I am only making a couple of petty copper pieces, as is. Could always close up shop. Wait, did that guy just leave angry? Did I just walk out of the room and he's like, I'm out of here?
Why should you give up writing with a broken pencil? It's pointless.
I do not get it, Shadow. There is still lead in the tip. You could still write.
Emily, thank you for the bits. And hello, Emily. Welcome. You can beat your customers. Sweat nervously. What kind of things go on in the cellar? Oh, don't you remember? Cult activities. There's all kinds of cult activities down in the cellar. This game is amazing. I've been playing it for like a year. I think it was something of a year ago when I first looked at it and kind of set it up to stream, and then it's just been sitting around since, and finally I've been going through the games on my Steam that I already have purchased rather than buying a new game to stream, and I'm like, okay, I have not gotten around to doing Traveler's Rest yet. I'll finally take the opportunity to play it. And here we are. Though it is still in early access, one day we'll come back to it again when it's fully out, huh? Thank God it's about time we get to smack some annoying customers. The customer's also getting kind of upset that I keep letting things get so messy. They're like, ugh, filthy in here. Oh my God, I missed you getting the cat. I'm so happy. Yes! That just happened this morning in the game. I just walked towards the door and it's like, wee, there's a cat! And then it let me pick what kind of cat I wanted. We opted for this one because it's a calico cat and I named it after Petri. Best cat. Are you gonna revisit Kinseed when it's done? I think that would be good to do, yeah. But I have no idea when Kinseed's gonna be finished. Its vibe is so cute, to be honest. It always gives me a slight Diner Dash vibe that I love. You know? You're right, it does, but it's less of a just... It's more like, you really are the Diner Dasher. The lady there that's working the counters. Rather than a little bit more passive, since you just, you know, click when you're playing Diner Dash. Unlock the crafting room, found on the north side. We got some barley. Oh, look! I guess we didn't need to buy any buckets. It just gave us 5. Well, this is your crafting room. Let's make some porridge. Don't dine and dash! That's a crime! Aha! Stop me, I say, rushing in here into the crafting room, grabbing the soup, and then running out. But we're not making soup. We're making porridge. Oh, I forgot I have coal, too. I can huck this in my stove. Some recipes can be modified. This allows extra ingredients to be added. Some recipes have mandatory modifiers. Porridge requires grain. Try dragging the barley from your inventory into one of the slots. This will create barley porridge. Ah, so, just like Emily said, that it would teach us when we actually get here. So it is not just a bowl of water. It is a bowl of water with some grains of barley in it. Pea porridge? Oh no. I make the most cursed food in this game and my people love it. Oh my God. Imagine taking like the cherry. I guess cherries make sense in the case of a porridge, but say I grabbed something a little bit different. Put some corn in there. Some corn. I guess corn isn't too far out there. Corn's still a grain. It might, because you have something like cornbread. Beef porridge isn't that unusual either, I feel like. I'm talking sausage made out of 90% tomatoes and mustard. Yeah, that's cursed. People eat the tomato mustard sausage and are like, delicious. And you're staring directly at them, broom in hand, and they're too terrified to tell you that it sucks. Fish and honey porridge. Alright, that one. No, I'm a little bit tossed up because you might do something like a honey mustard sauce for a salmon. I feel like potentially that might actually be acceptable, depending on the fish. Sauce age. I guess that's what it becomes then if you have mostly just the mustard and tomatoes in there, huh? This is what angels drink as they suckle on the condiment sausage. Awful. Wait for your porridge to cook. It will take only a couple of seconds. Yeah, the phrasing of that too really adds to it. Suckle on the condiment sausage. Hell, we've crafted some porridge. The future is now. Now let's brew some beer. Place the malt house from your inventory and start crafting malted barley. Alright. Here's our malting machine. We'll go ahead and cuddle it up right next to our kitchen. And we want to make sure that we, of course, put in our firewood. You know, I throw a piece of coal in there, too. We start making some barley. Malting takes a while. You can reopen your tavern and serve porridge while you wait. No. I gotta serve some soup, too. So we need to either have vegetable or meat. That's what I'm assuming by the comma. I don't think this is saying I need both. I'm assuming it's just saying one or the other. So we're gonna go outside and we're gonna run over to the post box. And we're gonna take our pick of ingredients. That means I could do multiple. You know, maybe we could even play it safe and just buy several kinds. Does this mean I could not buy something like the raw fish since it doesn't have the star? I'm not entirely sure. I also don't think that means I can make a fish soup since it's called... No, it does say ingredient meat. Never mind. Please do not say suckle. Too late! Oh, no. Well, there it goes. This game has, honestly, such good systems in it. I've liked the progress it's had this last year. Things on sale go out of rotation. Does that mean this entire window? Or just the ones with the stars? Or ones without the stars? Yo, we suckling in here? Best friend, please. Just walking in, grabbing himself one of the condiment sausages to suckle. Help! I'm going to go with one of the cheaper meats, which honestly looks like it's just the fish, because the raw chicken, pork, beef over here, that's more expensive. The things with the stars. Okay. I think I'm following now, because I can see that most of the ingredient... Well, actually, that barley is 50 copper. Okay, are we calling sale as in discount, or sale as it is on sale available for purchase? Like, just, it's here available, you can buy it. Because if that's the case, I'm going to buy up the ingredients that have stars on them. Except the cherry, maybe. I don't think I need cherry. I will take cauliflower, and we could make some cauliflower soup. Don't care about eggs right now. I did not buy any fish. I'll throw the fish in the basket. I want a cherry! Fine. Just for you, best friend. Pretty sure it said earlier the starred items rotate out weekly. Okay. I have no idea what the tutorial meant by sale, but the things with stars disappear. Okay. Alright, so it did definitely mean just the thing is available for purchase type sale. Star items are special items on sale that rotate as the seasons move on. Got it. Check. Confirmed. Understood. There's not a lot in the way of vegetables, huh? It's just the tomato and the cauliflower. The meat is the only thing that stays put. Well then, you know what? We're gonna make a pork soup then. Throwing that in there. I'm buying up some extra sage too. I'm gonna have some spicy soup. And actually, since I'm outside anyway at the moment, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my buckets into my inventory, which includes the one I purchased. And we're gonna go ahead and fill them up with some water. There we go. Alright. Buckets. Filled. Some people would argue that the tomato is for... Well, culinarily, tomato's treated as a vegetable and is thought of as vegetable in culinary terms. And hello there, Gritty. Welcome. Extra sagey. A wise soup. All right. I have to wait for my ingredients to actually be delivered first. Well, we do have some time left in the night. And then my ingredients will just barely make it here in the morning. Let's see what else we can make at our workbench then. Like, no, I don't think I really need the chest right now. I still have plenty of room in my inventory, so we'll hold off on that one. Oh, you know what I should have purchased? I say as I run back towards my mailbox. A cat bowl. But I can't afford it now! I bought too much stuff for soup! The soup has ruined me! Go back over here. Watch out for splinters. What if I made some more kegs? An aging shelf where you can cure some products. You know, I'm intrigued by this one. Maybe from the birdhouse, though, I could get some eggs from it, perhaps? And if I don't, that's fine. I could see if I get something like feathers. I'm hoping at least the birdhouse will give me something. We'll go ahead and make some iron bars. And make the iron nails over here. I just have to give it some time. As I continue chopping some firewood. Pretty much need to be constantly doing that because so much requires them. Brewing barrel. Wonder if I should get that. Let the ingredients macerate. Right. The update that added a lot of this crafting stuff really revamped how the game was played. Was a thumbs up in my mind. I haven't played it prior to that point, but it's nice that it was such a positive change for the game then overall. Fruits are the seed-bearing portion of the plant. As I'm looking now at the comments that you've been making about it. Vegetable, by definition, is any edible plant matter, so if they're bringing up scientific arguments... Not on my X, so I can't chop these. All fruits are vegetables. It's not really taxonomy. Fruits are the seed-bearing portion of it. Ooh. So that means if anyone puts their hands on their hips and are like, technically, tomatoes are fruits, not vegetables, you can then wag your finger back at them and be like, well, actually. Perfect. Deep vegetable lore. Important information. Also, Sir Peacemaker, hello! Don't mind me, just here to lurk. That's okay. I point at our lurking knight. He'll protect us if anything bad happens. If there's any rowdy customers, we'll just call on him. Yeah, the double wag reversal. Hell yeah. Tree. It's like becoming a nice, organized little orchard up here. Except for this rebel right there that was growing wild on its own. I didn't plant that tree. I squint at it. What if it's a bad influence on my other baby children trees? We'll have to keep an eye on it. $23.30. I think my ingredients are here now. Wait. Keep the firewood going. Yes! Give it to me! Now we can go ahead and get started up with our cooking. The tree bites you! No, not again! Ouch! Ow! 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 Dang it! Another reason why we have to get rid of that thing. Oh, look, and we made the malted barley. Now we've got the brewing barrel, we've also got some better hops, and we've got more buckets with water. Check. Create wort by boiling grains. Place the mash tun and create some mild wort. Mash tun? Is that a new item? Or is that just referring to? Oh my god. I guess it makes sense that the brewing barrel is that big because you are brewing a lot at once. But just seeing it in inventory and imagining it's going to be a, say, just a person-sized barrel and not 4 people-sized barrel becomes much more surprising. Oops, I forgot about the fuel. There we go. Now we can make the mild wort. And then we'll go ahead and make up some more barley. Or the malted barley. Feral tree. Yeah. Do you think if we raised up the tree, we could tame it? The tree was living free and then you moved in with your band of seeds. I take over the area and I force out the feral tree. It's a person-sized barrel for giants, you know? Or an orc, maybe. Maybe this is an orc-sized barrel, then. I think mash is the booze preheat treating. I don't know. I don't know either, which probably isn't good, seeing as I'm the one here brewing up the alcohol. Imagine being told by a brewmaster person here that they're like, I have no idea how I'm making this alcohol, but do you want a cup anyway? Okay. I think this also then confirms that you only need one, you do not need both. But adding in additional ingredients does increase the price of it. With the sage, adding quite a bit more in the cost. You can see if I add, say, barley, just brings it up by 3, but if I add sage, it goes from 51 to 58. That's a good increase. Check! Let's make some cauliflower soup then. And we'll leave those cooking. We'll sleep. They'll be ready in the morning. I rest. I will also save here. Yes, save. And make my bed. Make sure Goblin doesn't come over and think it's a toilet. And now I'm going to take a bathroom break, chat. I need to pee. Chat, get up, stretch, maybe grab a snack, maybe go to the bathroom yourself. I'm gonna run an ad here. You didn't make your bed yesterday! I was watching! Oh, fuck. I quickly play an ad and I run away. I switch over back to the game. I resume. We're playing again. And now I can gather up all of my food that was all preparing overnight. Now for the last stage, fermentation. Place the fermentation tank and create some mild ale. You can add modifiers such as fruit, the cherries, fruit and hops, and give your beer a custom name? Ooh! You can order more supplies using the post box outside. Craft some mild wort. Got that done. I'm gonna gather up my supplies. Check. Do we have to make a specific kind? As it says, make more benches and fermenting, craft your first beer. Okay, it doesn't say I have to use particular ingredients. I am so gonna make myself some cherry beer over here. Heck yeah, custom name, my cherry! And now your cherry alcohol, best friend. You can make cursed beers? I've seen some psycho name. I mean, if they let you name it anything and let you use anything in it. Yeah. Alright. Here's the fermentation tank. Here's our mild ale, where we now have our customization options, where we could put in hops too, but I don't think so. We put in the expensive cherry. See, the bitter hops only increases it by a silver and 40. The cherry brings it up by 3 silver. I put in the cherry. I tossed Caco into the well. No! Sploosh again! Now it is again. The tavern girl well water. I cannot wait until this is done and we can name that. Alright. Pop cherry juice. Delicious cherry ale. Help. No. I'm going to make more mild wort, and we're going to make some more malted barley. And then we're making more— oh no, not enough ingredients! Am I out of my water buckets? Good Petri. Does this mean— where's my— there they are. My buckets. All into my inventory. Hold on. Oh, Graviton! Hello, welcome! Cherry moonshine. Hold on. Are you able to take whatever it produces and then use one of the stack it makes and put it back into the barrel to make it again? And that's— I'm going to assume no. Because then that alcohol would not be a ingredient anymore. It would be a completed crafted item. Ooh. Does this decorative bottle mean we could put everything in that decorative bottle? They're gonna give me an empty keg, right? I'm gonna assume that. We're gonna go into our next food option. I'm going to buy one— I'm looking down at my money. We haven't opened up our shop yet. I don't think I need to just rush out here and buy more ingredients already. We haven't even gone through the day. I am going to make a small bench, though, so I can get that other quest done, so I can have that candelabra. That's not decoration. That's litter. The decorative bottle? It's only litter if it's empty. Not enough fuel. What the? There. It's not litter if it's on purpose. These are intentionally placed bottles. I wanted this bottle to be here, therefore it is not garbage. You say as your desk is covered in empty water bottles, empty V8 cans. How lit are you? What the frick? As Emily grabs someone in chat and just throws them. But not into the river this time. Just on the ground, where litter should be. I'm also looking at the anvil. I don't have a lot of things I can make, can I? Just candelabra, candle holder, iron nails, hinges. I wonder how I make candles exactly. Because I don't make them here at the sawmill, of course. I don't think I could make them there at the workbench. Maybe somewhere later on. Maybe I'll unlock that later. Maybe I buy them? I gotta be able to make the candles too, right? Gotta spend those skill points. As I look over at my tech tree. Guess I could unlock some of them over here in building, but I don't have enough reputation for that. You think you buy the candles? But what if I want to make them? What the hell? Did you know there's a live action of the Three Little Pigs where Jeff Goldblum... Oh wait, I don't want to open yet. I want to put my stuff in my book here first. Where Jeff Goldblum is the wolf and he plays the wolf in the most Jeff Goldblum way. It's actually so funny. That sounds pretty good. As I huck my soup and my porridge, you now have several unique items in stock. The more unique items you have in stock, the more reputation and money you'll earn. This only counts the base item, ignoring any modifiers. So I can't put, say, one kind of soup, second kind of soup, and have them count separately. It's all just soup to the customers. Your candles are almost out. Yeah, it's okay. I've got some more in my pockets. I've got my pocket candles, though I guess I'll go ahead and pop outside and order some more of them. That way I'll be prepared when I do run out. To look over my supplies. I think I'm gonna go ahead and empty out this keg. That way I can open it up, pull out the empty one, put away the full grog, and then I'll go ahead and pull a couple of cups of it. There we go. No soup diversity? I'm leaving a negative review on Yelp! No, you won't, because you don't care about soup diversity. The fact that that over there is a cauliflower stew, and that over there is a tomato stew? Well, I guess soup, not stew. They're separate. You don't care. Is that a candle in your pocket, or are you just feeling lit? I look at myself. I'm on fire. I look back at you. Just a small bit lit. Sure, it had different kinds of soup, but it didn't have any stew. So, 1 out of 5. No! Still on the birdhouse. I need more iron nails. I think because I made up that bench, it ruined my supply of nails. No! Alright. I'm waiting for the nails, and then I'm gonna make the birdhouse, and then we'll go ahead and open up our restaurant for the day. Oh. While also not forgetting to buy more candle. Da-da-da. It's only 40 copper, too. Buy a couple of them. Wait, 5 at a time. Shift click. There we go. Check. And now, we've got a supply of candles that will be ready to go. So we don't have to worry about those burning out. The anvil needs fuel. Yeah, you know, look at it with its fuel. I mean, look at the workbench. The workbench, wait, the workbench doesn't require fuel. Hang on. What? Anvil? Anvil? What are you heating? I'm giving a 5 out of 5 because I like soup and not stew. Oh, hell yeah. Yes. Thank you. That increases my level of reputation. Soon, I will power up. Does the anvil take AA or AAA batteries? You know, I just kind of shove whatever kind of battery I have over here. Just shove it at my anvil. I can't really tell the difference between them. They look the same to me. Uneducated tavern girl. Let me see. Do I have 20? I got 20 nails. I'm making the birdhouse. Yes. I wait with great anticipation. Maybe actually walking away and chopping down this tree while I wait. I rate 1 out of 5. No pies! Oh. Fair. I do not have any pies, and pies are such a great item to feature in a restaurant in place. And yet, I have none. One day. One day I'll have pies. This tree is me, falling down on my face, in pain, crying, tears in my eyes, misery. They can be sweet or savory. That's true. If I had some chicken pot pies, that would still be pie, just savory pie. But I don't even have them. I have no pies, no dessert pies, no dinner pies. There are no pies, period. What kind of place am I running here? A miserable one. Okay. Wait, did I cancel my birdhouse? No, I did make it. Yes.
When does this tavern even open?
Only when the keep is out of money. But the gruel tastes wonderful.
Shut up, you two, I'm crafting.
They're just standing outside waiting, and I'm just running around outside doing whatever the hell I'm doing. And they're like, so when is this place open? I'm basically never open. I look at my pockets, I check how much cash I have, I realize that I've got nothing, and I'm like, well, I guess it's time to open my shop. Imagine. Yeah, moaning. Thank you, by the way, Emily, for the bits. I visited this place last week. The food was okay, although the cat managed to eat most of it while I wasn't looking. I was distracted because the owner of the tavern was running around outside, felling trees and throwing batteries at her anvil? Well, overall, 3 out of 5 would recommend. Hey, it's a better rating than some other people have given me, so hey. Hey. I think I should probably make a second bench for this table. I go into build mode. I place it? Just... I feel like it's probably more convenient to not put it obnoxiously far away, even if it looks goofier for my purposes. Look, the cat's on the bench! I'm gonna make a second one. I like Emily, though, pointing, "Are you IGN?" Because of the 3 out of 5 would recommend at the end after giving all the negative comments. God dang it. Small bench. Nail amount. Check. Plank amount. Not enough. I cannot plank. I do not have enough planks for proper planking. I'm also running dangerously low on wood, so I better chop down some more trees. Still neglecting my shop. Traveler's Rest? I'm just a crafter. I just craft around here. I visited, but when I slipped into the back to look for sweaters to steal, I found that the innkeeper sleeps in a goblin toilet. 2 out of 5. Cute cat, though. But low on wood. Oh, jeez. The temptation of rolling jokes off of wood comments. And then just looking at myself in the mirror, shaking my head, saying, no, don't do it, Caco. I know you want to do it, but don't do it. Traveler's Rest. More like Tavern Keeper's Breasts. 10 out of 5. I knew I should have put an undershirt on. Those, like, what, 2 pixels? It's too much. Everyone wants to visit Dee's bar, but she hardly lets anyone in. Look. Look. These are pretty exclusive, okay? Undershirt will never defeat the over booba. Hey, Kona, I got your wood right here, Pants Crab. No! Emily, I can't believe this. Let me tell you how much funnier I think it is, too, when people say Pants Crab and it gives that peepo emote rather than the actual proper Pants Crab emote. I think it really ups the level of comedy.
I got your wood right here, Pants Crab.
There you go, Emily. You may be out of bits, but Slime has you covered. Thank you, Slime, for the bits. This is the only Pants Crab I have ever known. Good. That's the only Pants Crab you ever need to know. Forget about the other possibilities. It's Peepo Pants Crab only. Slime's got your bits right here, Pants Crab. I bet I could shift-click that and do 5 at a time. Nope, I cannot. I cannot right-click to do multiple at a time either. Well, 1 at a time it is. I've also exhausted all my iron ore, so I guess I'll just start crafting copper instead. Alright, how are we looking for the bench? Oh, hell yeah. This is gonna be the last amount of planks I need, but I'm also not doing so good in the wood again. I'm running around, sweating nervously at lack of trees. Do I have any? I have 1 acacia sprout in my inventory. I've just got 1 little wood sprout, just a little guy. Wood. Small wood. Little wood. Okay, these are all acacia saplings that I sprouted here. This one ended up with a different leaf color and trunk color. Interesting. Same with that one. Like, these ones too look like it. I wonder if they'll be different when they get a little bit bigger. she's got your sprout right here. Pocket grab. Emily? Why is everyone grabbing their pants? Like, get a belt, dude. Red Burring. You don't need to grab at your crotch to pull it up, guys. Just get a belt and then you don't have to grab at your pants anymore. Chet. So dumb. Congratulations, you have brewed your first beer. Press X to view your tech trees and learn new recipes. Experiment with new ingredients to create your perfect brews and food. I can dig and remove the grass with it. Okay. The first thing you will have to do is to clear the grass of an area of land with the shovel. For farming. To do this, select the shovel in the action bar and stand on the grassy area. Remember that you must do this out of decoration mode to perform the actions. Is the future now? Are we in for the farming? I'm making some fish soup. We will also make more malted barley. I'm kind of concerned if I should be saving my barley for something else too at the same time though. Not enough fuel. Ugh, so needy. Imagine someone aggressively sticking their hand in their pocket. Oh yeah? Get this! As they start aggressively grabbing at their pocket. Tavern Girl Well Water Ale yet? Wait, we didn't name the ale? I don't think it gave me the opportunity. Or do we name it somewhere else? Okay, I don't want to just make the ale with the hops here. I guess the point where you're supposed to name it is maybe here. Oh. Yeah. I didn't name it. I failed you, chat. We've just got boring ale now. No D's finest brew. We lost the chance. I guess we'll have to go in for round 2 and we buy some more cherries. I'm almost out of money. I'm going to have to open my shop soon. But at the same time, it is time to farm. I don't open my shop. I walk down here for the farming. Which I'm also going to have to cut the long grass away first before I can make the little smaller patches. Oh no! I refuse to drink this unnamed swill! I quickly grab a little labeler gun and I print out popped cherry smile and then I stick it onto Emily's mug. There you go. This is the part of the tutorial that bugged for me, by the way. Ooh, uh-oh. Sweat. I check the quest. Clear 10 terrain squares using the sickle and shovel. Well, I'll make sure that I complete that first before doing anything else. Also, because of different mechanics in farming games, it makes me unsure of what the best way to dig the little farming spots are. Should I do it in this type grid format or like this? Oh. It was because I planted the seeds before it told me to. Well, I'll make sure to wait and not do it until they say, hey, you're clear to go. It now has given me new tool. Now the land is free of grass, it's time to till. Select the hoe and till the land where you're going to cultivate your plants. Which is all right here. I grab out my hoe. The hoe made for me. Oh, look at it. It looks so nice. Nice, properly formed mounds. 2 per tile. This girl walking past is cute as hell, and I love her. What? Prepare a farm field by tilling 10 squares with the hoe. Corn seeds, barley seeds, check. Yeah, I think I am going to extend this down just by 1, so we have 2 rows of 5. And there we go. And now let me go ahead and just check the quest here, see what it says exactly. Plant 10 seeds. Got it. That's all it says. So, ooh, I accidentally planted the corn immediately right here. Really cute. Notices where Caco's mouse was hovering over. I paid no attention to where I was hovering, so if I was unintentionally hovering over her chest, I did not mean to do so. Dang it. Slime, I can't believe you noticed that then. You know, here I am innocently indicating to person, I'm like, look at them, they're adorable. But you're like, wait a second, but look at where Caco's cursor is, when it was just entirely coincidental. You followed her precisely over the boat. That's just like a center of gravity. Oh, look. Innocently copia. It was. Stop it. My breasts are down here, shirt. No. If anyone would notice, it would be Slime. Truly. Plant. Plant. Do not plant to the right. We're planting in a row. Oh my. Center of gravity. Flirt. Well, yeah. Hey. Hey. They have a pretty nice center of gravity, huh? And then you look at the friend you're standing next to who gets it, but your friend does not like it, so is just staring at you with a blank stare and shaking their head. See, so when I was like, look at them, they're so cute, it just was kind of coincidentally at their chest area. I didn't mean to. Do I also have to water my crops, by the way? I'm pulling out my bucket of water. Since all it says for the next... Yeah, I'm walking. I'm not seeing any indicator that says, hey, you can water your plants. So I'm gonna say I do not need to water them. And I enter back into the tavern. Wait. I'm going back. Oh, oops. Yeah, and Emily, as you reaffirm, you don't have to water. Great. Just say you like her booba. That's what my friend says as they just stare blankly at me and is like, dude, you don't have to sugarcoat it. Here we go. Our small bench being crafted now. We have our cherries. We do. We also have our candles. Right? So we're able to replace all the old ones. Am I able to snuff out the candles? Nope. I wonder if I could stick them in my inventory when I'm not hanging around. And I think I'm also going to go ahead and grab these paper coasters. Style. Oh. You can make... Like, I guess, but the only difference is that you can make them square or you can make them round. I'd rather have round. There's one. Look. One coaster for every table. I wonder if these, oh, oops. I didn't change these ones' style. Hang on. Round. And round. And then one more for a long table. Here we go. I wonder if it applies for the entire table or if it does, like, a general... modifier or what? Putting lit candles into your pockets? No, they're not lit. See, you can see right there. Unless you're saying it for these candles, in which case, come on. The fire would be put out when I shove them in my pockets. It's like those candle snuffers. Alright. I've got bench now for the other side of my table. Just need to pull it out of my pockets. Like so. And then I can... Oop. There we go. Done. I just put a lit something in my pucker instead of pocket. Shy Guy says, taking his roll, shoving it in his mouth, and taking a long huff. Your coasters look like tarot cards. I guess that would be a reason why I would want to keep them as the squares, so I could really point to them and say, hey, look! I do tarot readings! Do I want to make more right now? I squint my eyes at porridge and soup. I have a lot of porridge and soup at the moment. I think I'll wait a little bit longer, hoard up my items. Just in case I could maybe utilize them later. Alright, mild ale, Round 2. I put the cherry in. Which I can also put in the bitter hops too. But the bitter hops are required for the previous process, so I don't think I'm going to use them. But this time, we can name our drink. Pop your cherry. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Wait. Oh! Fine. No space. Oh. Can you double up on same type ingredients? I don't know. I think that's something that maybe Emily can answer. Tarot readings, but only for cute girls with the cleave. Come to D's Tavern. No, I will definitely take anybody to read their tarot. I'm not picky. Please help. Free grog. As I'm checking my inventory to see if there's anything. I'm going to wait to put out the soup here until my other soup is all out. We open up shop. Character limits in games that let you name stuff. Yeah. Why can't we have more games like No Place Like Home where there's no character limit on the animals? I can just put an entire novel in for their name, dude. What the frick? Oh, first person. Look at that. She got the new porridge. She's got the soup. He's got the new porridge. Oh, they're buying our new foods. Is the king himself coming? It's so tidy. Haha, not for long. Just wait. It'll be a mess soon, thanks to customers like you. Okay, but tarot cards that have cute girls with cleavage. Oh, yeah. Since you can buy tarot cards with different art on it, what if you get a tarot card set that has cute girls on it? I'm also now putting down that candelabra. Wait, there it is. The candelabra I got. Large items such as tables and benches cannot be moved or placed in the tavern while it's opened. Apparently, candelabra counts as a large item. I'll have to place it later. Hey, what the heck? Dude. Calm down. Then he just gets up angry. I want to speak to the barkeep. Hello? I'm right here. Excuse me, sir? I guess I have to have my room actually equipped or selected. Oh, that person's hungry. I'll be over in just a moment. Just a moment, ma'am. I'm coming. Here's your your soup. Here's your... Oh, I'm out of grog. Give me a moment. There's your soup. Pulling out the grog for him. See? Just like Monkey Island grog, I swear. Anything that can interfere with NPC pathing requires it to be closed. That makes sense. That way it probably helps to prevent any weird pathing bugs that might occur. I play the cute carrot card. The world, showing the cutest anime girl there is. Chat, because you are my world. You flirt. This is how you perish. Willie says as, Shy Guy says to Willie as he says, if I get dealt a death card and it's got an anime reaper with boobies, I will assume my tarot reading was just a joke. Imagine going in to get your tarot read at a very serious place, like the entire place is done up really fancy, extremely atmospheric, and then your reader goes to read your tarot, read your fortune, and then they flip the card over, and then it's just these super anime, huge, not even just like the boob looks nice, it's nicely well drawn, but it's like way oversized, enormous, really obnoxious and uncomfortable to look at if it's not for personal use, and you're like, what the, huh? Oh, the pathing stuff is so you can't trap people inside. Yeah, I could see that causing issues too. Okay, now imagine the reader says that they picked the tarot deck to best represent the vibes of the customer, and then they end up grabbing the tarot deck that has the huge anime booba. No! Yeah, Duke, essentially that. Horrible. Awful. Terrible. Every time the reader flips the card, he does a booba emote look too. No! Oh my god. Just one flip, and every time too, every flip, the person takes several seconds to do the entire round of like the eyes popping out, they're shouting awooga, awooga, steam's coming out of their ears, the whole shebang, really. And so their tarot takes like twice the amount of time to do the reading as a result, and the tarot card reader charges based on time. So this is all just a plot. They've intentionally made it so your reading takes extra time by using these types of cards, because you're spending so long looking at each one. This has become a Sunday. Yeah. Or the tarot reader who commissioned fetish art cards. Oh no. And then if it does go back to add on to, alright reader, pick what card pack you want. And the reader, or the person who's being read, grabs the pack that is that fetish art. And the card packs are all like, they don't have any representation of what the cards are going to have when you actually pull them out. So they don't even know until after they've grabbed it. This is why the tarot reader could afford the fancy place. It all checks out. This Shy Guy just says, help! It's too much! Wow, you got a foil world card. Super rare. You can buy it for extra. The boobies are holographic. Oh my god. Imagine those real expensive woodcut tarot cards, but with a Hego booba. Sinful. Villainry. Now, here's another case, as we're saying different types of cards that they could be, like the holographic. Scratch and sniff. You do your reading. You do the whole trip of your eyes popping out. And then, the tarot reader holds up their finger, taps the card, and gives a little nod. There's a scratch and sniff too, by the way. Sweaty boob tarot card. No sweaty Cheeto booba card. It's gone full circle. We walked around the entire block, and here we go. This is indeed peak sin. People on the internet would 100% buy that. Oh, I don't doubt it. But that means you take it to the next level if you're really looking at profiting off of these cards. You also do it as furry art then. Because it's always the comment that it's the furry art where you can make the real cash money. You take it to there. The reader pulled these cards out of their booba too. I had a cursed thought, but I won't say it. I think right now there's nothing but cursed. We're all witches now, casting hexes. I cannot believe this. I'm also looking to put more soup back in stock because we have sold out of our porridge and our soup. I wonder if I can go walk back real quick to my kitchen so I can get some more food cooking up back here. Just give me a second, customers. Porridge? Yeah. Okay, do not put the cherry in the porridge. It's not worth it. Better put into the alcohol. I guess it needs grain, so we're going to put barley in there. And sage still increases by the same amount as the soup, so we'll put that in there. We can go ahead and grab out our new ale as we quickly rush back down to the store with it. Putting it on tap. Mild ale. Pop yo cherry. Or pop, sorry, this does not say your or yo, it's you. Pop you cherry. Done. Mild. Loaded in. That means we're going to want to pull some out. Or not open it, but pull the beer. I pull at the beer. This game actually seems pretty good. I've been liking it so far. Both Emily's in chat have also played it. And Queen of Rats Emily says that they love it and they've played for a long time. And from the sound of it, Emily, Ursula Major Emily, it sounds like you are pretty fond of this game as well. Knuckles would pay for Booba Tarot. I think that Knuckles would pay for Shadow Tarot. Am I right? This is an Emily game, an Emily type game. Emily's, they like rats. They like these taverns. This is too many Emilys to keep track of. Imagine if there were even more Emilys around. There could be more Emilys in chat right now, and they just haven't unveiled their name. The Emily-verse. Am I an Emily? I think that's a question you have to ask yourself. I almost, by the way, pulled out that last little piece of the grog. And that would have been bad, because then I would have been stuck with several cups of it. Ooh.
You pulled the henchman card.
Why is Rouge out with Big Boba on the card? What are these?
Shadow? This kind of is a complete... I'm gonna be honest. I know that I made the joke about Knuckles getting a Shadow Tarot card deck, but honestly, imagine getting a card deck made up entirely of people you know. I'm gonna phrase it as friends. I don't know if Shadow and Rouge are necessarily friends, but people you know, maybe even friends, and they're all like anime hot versions of them too. And your friend has never seen them before. You come out to do your friend's tarot reading, and they just start pulling out these cards, flipping them over, and your friend stares and witnesses in horror as they're just all booba anime versions of the people you know. But there were 3 Emilys in Tomato Discord, and someone said, girls be like, you can be any girl you want, but they all choose to be Emily who likes rats. I'm pretty sure you made this comment too when, we realized that we had both you, Emily, and Queen of Rats, Emily. Both Emilys, and they were both like, I like rats too! And then you made the comment about that story. Oh, dang it. So all of Rouge fan art, an entire tarot card deck of Rouge. Wow. I would be a little bit concerned. No. Would I be? I guess I would be more thoughtful and be like, Shadow, do you have a thing for Rouge? Since I did make the comment about Knuckles getting the Shadow Tarot deck. It's a good story. I've never been so owned. Just feel power in Rat Emily solidarity. Emily, rat lovers. Shadow and Rouge flirt a lot in the story, I think. Now, I can't exactly argue and say no or disagree and say no, because the extent of story that I know is the Sonic Adventure story, really. I don't remember that much from the television show, the Sonic X version. I haven't watched a ton of Sonic outside of that. I haven't read any of the comics. So the extent that Shadow and Rouge flirt, I don't know. But in the Sonic Adventure ones, it is Knuckles and Rouge that are really the flirtatious ones. Indeed. So it's Knuckles and Rouge that flirt a lot more. It doesn't fit our Knuckles that we've been rolling with the dummy Knuckles, dummy thick Knuckles. But it is a different version. Shadow would never fall for the guiles of a woman. He is too cool and edgy. Are you saying that the cool and edgy people don't fall for anyone's guiles? He prefers the guiles of Knuckles. He prefers the fine points that Knuckles provides. I was referring to the spikes on Knuckles' gloves, but that sounds a lot more cursed, saying it out loud. Shadow is the Sasuke of Sonic's world. Yeah. Oh, your tavern has become cold! Oh no! I quickly race over to my fireplace, shoving some firewood into it. Oh, I can put several in there. Alright. Alright, customers, don't worry. I have you covered. The fire is now lit. You're welcome. Why did you bring attention to it? Where's the fun if I don't point at my comments and I say, what have I done here? I point at you. I point at the comments in chat. And I say, what have you said? Scandalized, horrified, mortified. As I look away, my innocent eyes could not gaze upon that chat member's comment. So clearly I have to do it to myself. Also, it looks like I'm out of porridge again. I think we're gonna go ahead and start closing up shop. It is pretty late at this point. You can see it's rolling around to 20 o'clock right now. Like, clean up the table. Guys still commenting about what angels drink. Knuckles has 4 points. Tavern is so cold, it's making my Knuckles stand on edge. Help. And now I can't put out the fire, though, since all my customers are now gone. So it being cold in here no longer matters to them, because they are not here to care. And I pet Petri. This is also great opportunity, now that I have 1 gold coin and some other cash, that I can now buy Petri a cat bowl. Cat bed. Cat bowl. 2 of the most important items. No cat bed or bowl, not for long. If they are a part of his hand, are they fleshy or are they bony? You know, I don't know. Since Knuckles is always covering up his hands with his gloves, I don't know what they would be. By extension, I don't know if it's just the spikes on his gloves or if they're from his hand. They could be fake. He could just have spikes on the gloves of the Knuckles. Not gonna lie, I 100% heard Catboy. I mean, Catboys are pretty good too. I wouldn't get mad if I had a couple of Catboys out here. But I don't. I don't have any. I cannot have Catboy maids running around inside my tavern. Not an option. I see that I also have my ingredients swapped out. We still do have a sage and tomato. But my other ingredients have now become garlic, mango, and mint. I'll buy a couple of mint. Buy a couple mango. Buy some garlic. Look around at what else we have. Maybe I'll buy some more fish for our porridge. There's white vinegar. I wonder if white vinegar is good to add for soup. buy some of that. Now, in terms of should I buy barley? I think I have corn growing down here. I don't remember the other one that I planted. Also, Princess, hey, welcome back. And she hates cat boys. Oh, I don't. I just don't have the cat boy option. I also like now Princess coming in and saying, hi, Emily. Which Emily? Ursula Major Emily? Queen of Rats Emily? Yes. Oh, okay. Does this count as a grain? I'm hovering over it. There's my information. Just says item. Wonder what I can do with jars. Probably care more about that later on. As I look through checking, I could buy seeds now and plant them too. Like the wheat seeds, rye seeds. I don't mean the tree seeds, of course. Oh, and there is also the crafters we're able to buy. As I remember from earlier when we looked at them, I don't think these are beneficial right now either, though. I think it's probably best to just stick with what we got. I look over at the coal tempted. If I was rolling in cash, I would totally just be buying everything. My cat is scared of the AC people in the attic and hiding under the bed and not letting me pet him. Oh, of course. The dang AC people ruining everything. And Dagnardio, hello. How is the game going? Pretty good. I really like the art style of it. I think it has a nice inventory system because honestly the fact of the amount of space that it gives you here is really nice. Honestly kind of annoying and frustrating when the game starts you out with a little teeny tiny inventory and it's like, please game, I hate inventory management. So it's nice that you don't have to worry about it so much, though they still give you chests and the like that you can buy for later on. At the beginning, you don't have to worry about it. It makes for a nicer, more laid-back start. Oh, I also need to remember to use that candelabra later, too. I think that still has that. You can go now, tutorial pop-up. Dagnardio, more like cool guy. Hey. Accurate. Stop spreading these lies! They're not lies. Everyone here in chat is pretty cool. Look under your chair, chat. There's a pair of sunglasses there. Just for you. You're not sitting on a chair, you're laying on a bed, on a couch, then you might have to do a little bit of digging. It was a little bit awkward. Not everybody can have space underneath their bed or underneath their couch. So in those cases, they might just be underneath a cushion. I hope you didn't sit down and break them in the meantime. So hopefully you're not reaching under that couch cushion and pulling out just a crushed pair of sunglasses. That would be really unfortunate. Maybe I should have warned you before you sat down. But I'm already wearing sunglasses? I mean, hey, are you gonna say no to a second pair? Put both on. Twice as cool. It multiplies. I sat on mine? Dagnardio, no! Uh-oh. Emily puts her hand under her bed. And the tree bites you? I thought it was gonna be the cat! Do you think the cat stole your sunglasses and is wearing them right now? Can you look under their bed and see? Does the cat have the sunglasses on? As I'm looking at my inventory, deciding how I should proceed ingredient-wise, I guess I did make up all my food, so I do want to start cooking more. I should also go ahead and start making up some more firewood. I need some more water pieces. You know what would be awesome? Is in Camp Canyonwood, how we were allowed to make our own custom to-do lists. I think that would be really beneficial for games like this, where you want to collect something or make a particular item, but maybe you're gonna have to mentally keep track of what materials you want for that thing. It would be great if then Traveler's Rest here had that to-do system, so you could just mark down what it is you want and say, hey, remember to fill up the buckets, and then pin it over there at the side.
Shadow, what are those tridents with those lights on it?
It's a candelabra.
Candelabra. Isn't that what girls do when they burn their underwear?
Candelabra. God dang it. Slime, thank you for the bits. Wow. Wow. That one's almost, one that works better than in text, too, rather than speech. Now, let's see. Since you did that, though, that did remind me to place down the candelabra. Let's go ahead and place it down right there, right in the wide open. Do I need to interact with it to put down? Or do I need to just specifically grab out the... Ah, that is what I need to do. Is actually pull them out. And slap them on the candelabra. Look at that! Beautiful. My candles have also burned out from the ones that were placed on the countertop. So we're going to replace those. We're going to place a new candle. Which, because we didn't ever put a candle down in that center table. We also are missing a candle from this table. So we'll put one down. And that other table, its candle isn't dead yet. We leave it. Bruh. Oh, by the way, hello there, Legionary Prime. Welcome. And I actually don't have any rooms yet. It's funny how I've labeled my stream. Take a nap here, pillows provided. And yet, as I peek upstairs, and I hand wave around here out back, I have 0 rooms for people to sleep in. So if you want to take a nap, I'm afraid you're gonna have to lay down on the ground or on one of the tables. And Raging Bacon, thank you for following. Just nap on a table, it's good enough. Just be careful of the candles that are on the table. You don't want to knock them over and set yourself on fire. And it's also 1:30 a.m. I better get to bed. I quickly race back to my bedroom. Oh look, as Petra's hanging out in the kitchen. Did I not make my bed this morning again? Oh my god. She didn't even have her own bed, just a goblin toilet. Yeah. The bits price? Oh, do bits cost more when you're buying them from Twitch? Another point too, Emily, important. You said you were on mobile? Everything you purchase on Twitch costs more if you're trying to buy it through the mobile app, because the app, say Apple, as an example, takes a cut of the price when you make purchases on mobile, so Twitch, as a result, charges you a little bit more if you want to sub or purchase bits or anything, whatever. So, do not buy through the app. What you can do is just go into your browser while on your mobile device and make the purchase there. Don't use the app. Though, I guess since Twitch has made changes, I don't know if they're still going to let you purchase through the browser, or if they'll, you know, hold a pointy stick at your back and say, no, you have to go to our app to make purchases. In which case, you're gonna have to go to the PC. And yeah, it's way more on mobile. Yeah, so don't buy bits or resubscribe or buy a subscription while you're on mobile, because then you gotta pay more, and the streamer's not gonna benefit from it. Twitch doesn't really technically benefit from it. It's just the company that lets it exist on their mobile device that gets it. By the way, Raging Bacon, hello, welcome. Well, and they do a fucking monthly subscription that auto-renews now. Do you mean on mobile devices or just in general? Because ever since I have been subscribed on Twitch, all of my subscriptions have been automatic. And now I grab my new save. And then I make my bed. This time this time making my bed. I might not always remember, but I sometimes do. And now we can make up some more food for today. Hang on, what kind of foods did we have? We've got our soup, we got our porridge, so we'll go ahead and make up one of each to replace those. Would we... Wait, actually, I have the skill points over here. Right, 8, 4, 6. What if we buy new food recipes, which we could charge more for? Our options here, we've got bread. We've got just roasting generically, because then it becomes an actual roasted thing after you pick your particular ingredient. Which we could then do sausages and get shish kebabs or pie. Oh, welly. There it is. There's the pies. I make a beeline for the pies. I grab roasting. Can I also get sausages as I'm comparing my skill points? Oh, hell yeah. I grab that too. We must rush pie tech immediately. Forget everything else. Forget all the brews. Forget the farming over here. Forget the building over here. No. We need the pies. The worst, on the mobile app, I used to not have it set for it because I always forget. Gotcha. I guess if it's a forced case or something now. The worst part of mobile Twitch subs is that when you go to cancel them, they don't tell you which sub is for what streamer. Really? That sounds inconvenient. Have to go for the pies? Dude, we have to go for the pies. It is a classic restaurant treat, whether it is, or I should phrase this more like an inn food, right? Not specifically restaurant, because there's plenty of restaurants, depending on what kind they are, that don't offer pies, but here at Goblin D's Bar, we have to have the pies. Just need to level up a little bit more. Alright, close inventory. There we go. You're dotting me, Dagnardia, but that's what my place is called. That's my tavern. Hang on. See? Goblin D's Bar. I am Jane D. Is that the name you went with? Yeah? What's the matter with Goblin D's Bar? I'm Jane D, and it is my bar. And I love goblins. Right? Yeah, drink a cup of D's. That's a slogan I can say. Maybe I should write it down. We also now need some meat, because we do not have meat for most of these roasted dishes, but I do have a piece of pork, which I think I actually purchased to use for my soup. And I haven't used it yet, so that was pretty, it's almost like planned. I grab out the roasted pork. I sprinkle some sage on it, which actually gives me 15 extra, so that's pretty good. Yeah, that is beneficial, because I get 10 pieces of this roasted pork, and that makes it 15, versus 20 of something else where it's worth 7, which, double that up, 14. I make 1 extra piece of copper by using it on the pork. That's big monetary gains right there, chat. She loves Goblin D's nuts. No, I don't. I don't have any care for Goblin D's nuts. I only have care for Goblin D's, 'S, bar. I'm scandalized. Why? It's just my bar! Gonna need those for cooking. And that's just profit! 1 whole copper of profit. And now we can put down the cat bed. And the cat bowl. Cat! These are for you! I put it down next to the candelabra. There you go, cat. Ta-da! I pet the cat! Petri! There you go! Get comfortable. I wave to the cat. I also am going to fill up my buckets of water as I need that for all my food. I should also... Do I have much wood in my inventory? 11? Not super low, but not super high either. Actually, don't think I need my buckets in my hotbar in order to fill up with water. Alright. I can see that I'm out of planks, so we definitely want to get the planks rolling. Get the firewood rolling. Leave that. Pop back inside so we can go ahead and continue to make up some food for today. Wonder if I maybe should have bought more meat while I was still out there. Oh, well. I make some sausages now. Wait, I don't... I look at my options. I look what's required. I can make some fish sausage, I suppose. Some mint fish sausage. Put a little bit of... Oh, it's aromatic. It only gives me 2 copper for it, though. Ooh! Mango gives me a good boost, though. I put the mango in. So, chat, who wants some fish mint mango sausages? Aromatic, aka this dish stinks. Mango mint fish pies. Pies one day. Welly, you're just too excited about being able to make pies at some point. You're like waving your hands around. Arms up in the air waving. I can't wait for the pies! He's just got the pie jitters. Empty head? No. Oh, head empty, thoughts pie. Yeah, we'll go ahead and continue up some more of this process here. Oh, not enough ingredients! I guess I don't have any empty kegs. I guess we'll go ahead and wait until there are some empty kegs I can use. All that's left is pie. Just that pie. It's all we need, and everything will be perfect. She's my cherry pie. No, that is the same song. I started thinking, for a second I thought I was merging Jukebox Hero with that song, but that's totally the lyrics. She's my cherry pie. Put another coin in the jukebox, baby. That's right. That's right. I almost then dread to look at chat and then have just a sad head shaking at me and going, no, Caco, you are confusing the song with something else. As I just look back in misery and I'm like, no, what have I done? See, just like the stare that princess is giving. That was 3 songs you did? Oh no. That's I Love Rock and Roll! Fake music fan detected. How can this be happening? I stream over. Everyone go home. My embarrassment at maximum. How could I have merged these songs? She's my cherry pie. Put another coin in the jukebox, baby. 'Cause I've got stars in my eyes. I'm just like quietly laughing at myself. I can't believe I've done this. At the same time, I think I almost feel like I do it kind of frequently. I also really want to buy this, make this, just so I can have it slapped down somewhere. My wooden jugs. Oh, so you like women? Name all 10 of them. Ooh. I love cherry pie, so put another pie in the oven, baby. Yeah, because she's a fruit pie hero. Can I harvest these yet? Do I have to use the scythe to harvest them? Ooh. Well, that answers that. I do have to use the scythe to harvest them. Simple. Plant 10 seeds and harvest when ready. Done. By the way, reminder, this is the farming chat. See, officially acceptable for the farming stream. I did it. I planted a crop. I've harvested the crop. It is safe for the farming stream Sunday. Farming has happened. I put the grinder outside. Does this belong outside? Doesn't look like it. Am I gonna... I think I might need to put this over in my kitchen. Wait, 10 women? I thought there were only 9. Number 1, my mother. Number 2, her mother. I need some more seeds, though, for my poor garden. Excuse me, post office box. What other seeds may I purchase? You know, I'm not able to purchase any corn normally. Can I get rye and wheat normally? I look over at food because I see there's the barley. I look what else there is, and I do not see the other kinds of grain. Buy up the wheat too. I also buy up some rye. Hey, look at how much we're spending though. Oh my god. We could buy way more of the seeds, but I'm just gonna start with that right now. This does make it convenient, because then I only have to extend it by 1 more in order to fit the 3 variety of seeds that we're getting. There we go. I do really like the way that they have stylized these, the tilled dirt, by the way. I think it looks really nice and is a really attractive color. I got to say, your character has nice gray hair. Just pretend it's blue. It's kind of blue. Attractive dirt. Ooh, I'm blushing. Also looking around. I didn't get anything yet. I guess I ordered the stuff. Just have to wait for it to be delivered now. I run to the back. Wait. I don't think I've purchased any meats. How am I supposed to make more meat sausages, or any meat sausages for that matter, or really any of the other roasted foods if I don't buy any meat? I buy the meat. We buy a large variety of meat. We buy every meat we're able to buy, which is only 4, which really isn't that much, but I purchased it anyway. I also get some more sage, I get some more mint. Good days. Tilling the soil, so you plant your seeds in the very attractive dirt. Yes! Yes! Pathetic, I can name 10 women in 1 name. Emily! Slime! Oh my god. And so, one of the Emilys throws slime into the well. Slime dissolves, becoming one with the well. Now it's just a well of slime. I can't believe how fast mail orders are here. I know, it takes 3 hours. It's pretty good. Oh, I forgot about the empty keg. Whoops. As I check around... Wait a second. Wait a second. Didn't I finish off my grog barrel down here? I did. That means I do have an empty keg available. Oh ho ho! At this point, I'm waiting for the reveal that Caco's real name is Emily. That would be really good. Back in middle school, I had a friend named Emily. Long time ago. In ancient days, I make up some mango ale. Oh, I can't fit the word mango in here. That's not good. Grab these. Grab mangoes. Check. And hey there. Hey, Bones. Hello, welcome. It's been quite a while since you've been able to pop in. Yeah. Grab these, man. Go. Grab these, man! Now go! That's pretty good. Alright, that's going. I also wanted to make some more food up. Oh, wait! Forgot about the fact that I have not gotten my meat delivery. I want to go get my meats before I start the cookings. I rush out. I flip open the... Oh. Hasn't been 3 hours yet, huh? Oh. But it has been now for the seeds, and I can plant them at least. I go ahead and just bring those up to my inventory. As I decide what to cover up with all of my stuff. There we go. Alright. Plant. There's the corn. And then we've got our rye. And then we'll plant up our wheat. Man. I feel so powerful farmer now. See these crops? Yeah. I planted these. I'm a professional farmer, you could say. I think I should probably apply for a license or a degree in farming, a doctor farmer perhaps, PhD. Meat delivery, pants grab. God dang it. Hang on. The grinder. That's what I'm thinking of. That's what I want to put down. Right here. Rotate. Oh, I was hoping it would do a sideways rotate, but no. It just looks like it's dancing now instead. Like the little levers and arm, like da 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 no da 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 no da 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 no. Put it in the corner. They wish they could farm like that. Truly, no one farms quite like I, Jane D, farms. No wheat, no rye yet, but I do have some barley flour, so we start grinding. Probably we'll have to grind several of... Oh no. Well, apparently my quest is actually to buy a wall calendar. So I suppose I'll run out and purchase a wall calendar here. Right there. 80 silver? What the hell? That's highway robbery. I can't afford that. Maybe if I didn't buy all that food, I could have. Too late. Can grind some big smokes with that bad boy. Am I going to use that to make drugs now? Probably could make a good profit as people come in here to drink alcohol. Drink alcohol, do drugs. You know, I bet you I could rename the food, and I haven't been renaming those either, so I'm kind of disappointed in myself now. Well, go ahead and just huck our food. Oops. There we go. Away into our shop till here. Looking around, making sure that I'm not forgetting anything. We're kind of just grouping it up. Put everything that I have cooked down here in the corner. That, you know, if it's doubled up, like if I had another porridge, I'd stick it down here. But looks like I'm all good now. Divvied it all up. Don't want to put down my other cake of the cherry, because we've already got some in there. So we leave it, and we open up our shop for today. And don't you wish your girlfriend can farm like me? Don't you wish? Terrible. There you go. Go ahead. Yep, take a sip. It's so tidy. I try. I put a lot of effort into my tidying efforts around here. Now I'm waiting with great anticipation with how much money I'm gonna have tomorrow. Or I guess later today even. Because look at that. It's silver 50. Some of the pieces were caught, like I think it was the meats. The meats was like 3 silver a piece. Like that right there was 350. Big cash gains. That might have been the alcohol. Was the alcohol the more expensive part? Oh!
Distance 16A.
Just A? Oh. Gonna just drop off the aw part, are ya? Alright. Well, Cal! Thank you you for resubscribing for 25 months. Appreciated. Thank you. It's always nice to see you pop on by. As I clean up the table. Far too dirty. Filthy table. Unclean, unsanitary. The customers are gonna get mad at me if I just leave it like that. Yeah. Hey. Oh, the sir would like some more porridge, would you? There you are. Don't pop the cow! Hold up my fingers. Ready to pop. Of course, nice to be here. Thanks. Yeah. Ah! I have to pull more out of my tap. I pull the beer. Pop, Cal? I look at you smiling. I don't say anything. I just keep smiling. There are times where I have thought in the past about having a face cam during some of these moments. Because then I can, you know, have the physical comedy side where you can see me just look at the camera, smiling. You know? Add an extra bit. But at the same time, I do like having the stream pretty... Though at the same time I did add on the overlay, so already I've, like, taken it a step away from game visible only. Times change. I don't know what's scarier. Caco staring at me smiling, or this mobile lag. Definitely the lag. Don't harass my other customers, get out. It's not like you can't try a cam out. That's fair. I could always do a stream. Oh, wait, technically, with the elf stream that's going to happen, that one's gonna be a face cam stream. So I will be trying it out at some point in the future here. It's not far off. You could have the cam on, but not on the screen until you want to do a bit, and then switch it on when you want. You know, that's true. Elf stream, but no dwarf stream. Okay, look. When it comes to elf stream, I've already got a bunch of stuff kind of already readily available to me, so it's almost more convenient to just do. Not the same with a dwarf stream. But chat. Oh, I thought elf stream was just gonna be just IRL, not cam in game. Nope, it's gonna be cam in game. That's why I asked for elf games for recommendations, is so that I can play an elf game while I am dressed up as elf for myself. But the dwarf stream is pretty underground. Huh? Huh? I can think of Dwarf Fortress and Deep Rock Galactic. Dude, oh my god. A dwarf game would be so good, so easy to pick versus elf. Chat. So, does anyone have an actual interest in a dwarf stream? Would you actually come out and watch dwarf stream? If I got a fake beard, would you be into it? Would that be fitting? Would that be the hip happening thing to do? Yes? Nodding. Dwarf stream go. I would gift subs for a dwarf stream. You don't even have to do that much for cosplay. Just put your camera high up so it makes you look short. I would be sitting in a chair, Slime. So, I could just slouch a lot. It's fine. But maybe then. Uh-oh. Guy, I think I was just barely able to serve him. Oh, but I guess I do have another keg. So I can go ahead and pull that out of the tap and put that one back in. Oh, Meowster Mustard, hello, welcome! The Ditty of Carmina is a good elf stream. Is the Ditty of Carmina an actual game that you're recommending for Elf Stream? Hello, by the way. Get a comically large chair? That'd be hilarious. Okay, I've noted that down. Otherwise, if the Elf Stream does well, if it is also then enjoyable for me, maybe we'll then do a dwarf stream afterwards. Oh, I didn't even realize that everybody was cold in here. I'm sorry, people. I've put on the fire now. Now you won't be so cold and have to leave as a result. Yes, it is. Now I go back to lurking. Alright, have a nice lurk. Everybody's getting very upset at me, though. I think we'll go ahead and also mark the shop to start closing down. As I pull out several cups. What if I liked doing elf cam so much I just became elf streamer? Forget about the VTuber model. I don't need that half of it. I just go straight to me. I'm the elf. I am the elf. Elf tuber. Live action. Elf tuber rises! I'm sure it's a niche some people would like. There's people out there that like elves. I like the idea with a shrug. I don't know, I guess there's people out there that like elves. Seems kind of weird to me, but they have to exist, right? Alright. Day is over. I'm going to bed. I snuggle in? I shrug because I can't speak for everyone. Sure, I just like the idea of it being phrased like that. I sleep now. Streams in costume are a thing. Yeah, they definitely are. People definitely cosplay and get dressed up for it. The degree that people will get dressed up for stream, though, certainly varies. Some people will go way into it and do really fancy. Some people do it more for a little bit of a gimmick and just have kind of cheap costume pieces and are just like, woohoo, woohoo, it's the thing. But you know, chat, since we're at 4 hours now, I'm pretty satisfied with playing what we have. That end screen swap was so fast it spooked me. End screen jump scare. Wait, chat. Thank you everybody for coming on by to watch. This was very enjoyable. I liked it a lot. I think it controls pretty well. I really like the pixel art style. It's very nice. Looks pretty polished. The animations are good. The interactions are good. Still in early access, but I think there's a pretty good amount that you can play of it. Thanks for the stream. No problem, everybody. Again, thank you for coming on by to watch. Thank you for those who resubscribed. Thank you for those who have followed. Thank you all for the bits. I forgot how cute this emote is. I love the newest version of Aw. It's the best. The sinful comments about pockets were a highlight. Yeah. Hang on, as I check who is currently live right now. Oh, dude. Voice is playing Dinkum. Is this an ending stream, Matogi? It is an ending stream. But hey. Voice box. Playing some Dinkum. I played Dinkum with Petri a little bit ago. It was a lot of fun. Now you can go watch him play some Dinkum. Go throw, though, if you know any hip Australian slang, make sure you throw it at him, alright? I love Dinkum. I love Dinkum too. Petri's been playing a lot of Dinkum. It's pretty great. You missed the pocket comments? Yeah, since you came in towards the end there, Cal. It was quite the part of the stream. But, everybody, I hope to see you next week. Have a beautiful time. The only Australian slang I know would get me banned. Don't get banned. Bye!